You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
Motherfucking Monday to y'all fine freaking people.
Thank y'all for coming on around the Beltway for Real Talk Uncensored. We appreciate y'all. What up, Tone?
What up, Kiki? Yeah, nigga, Tone is tired. The tone is tired.
Is it the spring forward that got you?
Nah, just Mondays are a long day. Mondays is a long day, so it's a little bit tiresome for me on Mondays, but you know what I mean? Oh, no. I can't see how people complaining about the clocks went ahead an hour. How the fuck is you tired, B?
Are you serious?
You're very. Like,
because
I don't get it.
Listen.
It's mental. It's mental.
Because I know when I got up at 4, it was 3. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I knew that. When I went to bed my usual time. So now I lost an hour. I feel that. Going to work,
So when the clocks changed, I was on fucking I was on PlayStation, right? Mm-hmm. And I was playing because I was playing Call of Duty, right? So if I'm playing Call of Duty, I don't fucking hear, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't noticed nothing. I got off the system. It was like it was saying 3 o'clock. It was saying 2 o'clock. I was like, yeah, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get off. And next thing you know, I blinked a little bit. I said, damn, this is at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
I better take my ass upstairs. and go get some sleep. I'm going to go get me some sleep.
Speaking of daylight savings time, y'all want to know how this all got started?
Okay.
Let me tell you. In the 1890s, George Vernon Hudson, an astronomer and entomologist in New Zealand, proposed a time shift in the spring and fall to increase the daylight. And in the early 1900s, British home builder William Willett, troubled that people weren't up enjoying the morning sunlight, made a similar push. But neither proposal gained enough traction to be implemented. It was Germany who began using daylight saving time during World War I with the thought that it would save energy. Other countries, including the United States, soon followed suit. During World War II, the U.S. once again instituted what was dubbed wartime nationwide, this time year-round.
All right, first, before we go any further,
In the United States today, sorry, I'm about to wrap it up.
Okay.
Every state except Hawaii and Arizona observes daylight savings time. Around the world, Europe, much of Canada, and part of Australia also implement it, while Russia and Asia still don't.
All right, so I need to move there where they don't implement this shit because, here's what it is. This time of year doesn't bother me when the clocks get changed to this time of year. That doesn't bother me at all. It's when they go back that fucks me up.
Because we be at Underworld shit.
You know what I mean?
Every year.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up.
If we at Underworld shit.
So Underworld gets an extra hour. They get an extra hour. So for real, now mind you, we partying like a motherfucker,
Do you need
bro.
an extra hour in New York, though? Do New Yorkers really need an extra
hour?
hour?
But we take that extra hour. Because you think about it. Yo, you in there partying, you don't come in the party till 11, 12. You partying at 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? Clocks go back an hour. You got an extra hour in the joint. Bruh, shit bananas. That is a rough weekend.
That's
you know
rough. And see, you from there, so you don't gotta go nowhere. We gotta rush back in the morning.
Well, no, I don't
to beat the race, the marathon. Yo, that in and of itself.
So this
that's
last
my
year,
birthday. I feel like it.
Last year, what I did was I was smart. I took the fucking train. I was smart. So what I did was, you know what I mean? When I got up in the morning, was able to get to the train station in time before the marathon started. And I got on the train and took the train home. It wasn't that bad. Would I probably do it like that again? I don't know. Maybe I might fly because the airport is right there. So it might be a little easier for me to fly. I don't know. I got to see.
I can't listen to a New Yorker. Sorry.
What?
I can't listen to you.
Why can't you listen to a New Yorker?
Y'all clocks are different. Whatever you.
How the fuck is our clocks different from yours, though?
Y'all go to a party at 10 o'clock and you stay until 6.
Yeah, what's your point?
Around these parts, 23rd and Weston.
23rd and Weston.
We go at 10 and come home at 2. It's
nigga,
enough.
The party just getting cranking at 2.
How much drinking and dancing and music do you need?
Yo, so
no one needs 7 hours.
Here's what you're not understanding, though.
Okay.
You don't get to the party until about 12.
So why have it at that time?
Because that's how New Yorkers are, man. They not coming out. People just starting to get dressed at like 9, 10 o'clock. They starting to get dressed. By the time they do that meet up and you do everything you got to do, and you get into the club at like 12. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of party up there. It's a different kind of party. If you're not built for it, don't try it, nigga. That's all I'm telling you.
I'll be built for whatever, because guess what? I had to go to a party two weekends in a row that started at 8 that I thought started at 10.
Yeah, well, you wrong. All right, so first off, it's the sweetest person today. It's her birthday.
Tweety!
It's my sister. It's my love. Tweety, I love you, baby. I'm hoping you're having an amazing day. You know what I mean? You deserve it. You're supposed to be rocking. You know what I mean? I would say rock with your cock out, but you don't have one, so, you know, it is what it is.
And if you do, it's not our business.
It's not my business. I can't judge you for that. But I want you, I hope you had better turned up this weekend, though. The weekend you had better turned up, and then you know, today's Monday. You can't really.
I text her earlier. But if she wanted to,
I texted her this morning.
If she wanted to, you could party. Cause guess what? Guess what's tonight?
What's tonight? Oh,
Block Burners. They bike night.
It's a bike night leading into the fucking. It's Block Week. It's Block Week in
Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
It's
not Baltimore.
Yeah, not DMV.
No, you heard me retract that real quick.
No, sir.
I retracted that real quick. Like, yeah, nigga, we not doing that. But it's Baltimore's turn. They on the fucking clock for this week. This weekend. Yep. It's all week. It's gonna be all week with them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'll see y'all up there Saturday.
We'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'll be up there.
This time we always remember Beans partying the party without that guy.
He partied different.
He did.
He partied different. See, he's the type of cat that would have danced all night long.
Absolutely.
And did all, and wouldn't be bothered about that. That's different.
No. He never complained.
Right? It was different.
I got stuck in the airport, with these guys, and it's just good time. I will never forget him. Never. Okay. Not the fact that he was a Capricorn. Not only that fact.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Okay.
He was a party.
Moving right along, because since you brought up the word Capricorn, we're not gonna dwell on this Capricorn shit. No, we can't dwell on it.
Can we introduce
there's some fun shit going on in football right now.
Can we introduce
I got it because I got questions for him.
Yes, you got questions.
White man's name this week is none other than Residue. Mr. Residue. How you doing, Mr. Residue?
We not saying what kind of residue.
We just saying residue. All right. So look, Mr. Residue. I know that you're not the biggest Pittsburgh fan, right? But that is like an arch nemesis to your team. Is it not?
Yes.
They are are expected to sign Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
They're inquired him.
Yeah. They're inquiring to get him. How does that make you feel?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Okay, you let go Trubisky to go back to the Bills, which I kind of expect. I figured they would be thinking of drafting a quarterback. Picking up Russell Wilson, I didn't think it was one of the places I would expect him to go. I thought Atlanta was a better fit. Based on the fact of if you
That's
do
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, so Kirk Cousins now there,
Yeah,
which
going
is,
to
and
Atlanta.
that's another big surprise.
That's
what?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is going to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Now that hurts.
There's a lot of shovels.
lot of movement.
A lot of movement. Fucking Saquon is in fucking Philly now.
He's in Philly. They're gonna be a mob.
Hey! No, do not give the Bird Gang. Listen. Do not give the Bird Gang that type of props right now. They still was a limp dick football team from last year.
Yeah, actually the Eagles, they've gotten rid of a lot of people.
Yes.
And a lot of good ones, which is kind of surprising. So the Eagles aren't the Eagles anymore. So two of their top veterans have retired, and seeing some very notable players go is kind of surprising for him. But back to Russell.
Yeah.
I saw on a post that stating the fact that he has a 7-3 record against the AFC North. But the thing is, one, you were in Seattle when you did it, and two, it's like you're going to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh, just like a lot of teams of late, they don't want to admit they're rebuilding. And
Pittsburgh is always rebuilding.
Yeah, but the thing is, they've been rebuilding for the last.
When are they not?
Yeah, they've been rebuilding for the last,
their
last Super Bowl pretty much.
10 years.
Yeah,
10
so I
years
would say about a good 10 years. So
we can go for that.
And to be honest with you, I don't think Russell Wilson's not an AFC North type of player. He just isn't. And
he has no choice now.
Yeah, he has no choice. So to see him dealing with Cleveland, Cincinnati, and the Ravens, 6 times, yeah, I think he'll beg to leave out of there, even though it's just 1 year.
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I don't think so.
Honestly, seriously, because
I think yes, know me. Russell is in Pittsburgh. Know me. We know that. Know me. We know that. I don't think that he's going to beg to leave. I think he's going to stay. I think this is his last chance to prove something.
I mean,
he's a good. He got shitted on in Denver. Denver shitted on.
Actually, to be honest with you, I really think the Denver situation, it was a bad hit. I think it was a good fit. I think it just the people around that situation really fucked it up.
I agree, and I agree.
Yeah.
So I don't think that when he goes to Pittsburgh, it's going to be a little bit different situation for him there. I think he's going to fucking rise to the sun. Kiki, I see you grab the mic, but I got a question for her. You losing a lot of fucking players on your fucking team.
Tony Pollard.
You losing a lot of players on your team that were beast players that didn't get a lot of playing time. What are y'all? What's up with them yeah.
Moving right along.
So we're poaching a lot of your young players, that weren't starters.
Yeah.
We're poaching a lot of your backup players that were beasts. Hold on. You know what I mean? So let's look at my Commanders. You know
I want to comment on the Russell Wilson thing really quickly.
Oh, please, I'm sorry.
Let's give credit where it was due. Before Sean Payton got over there, they had turned things around. Okay. Russell was looking like the old Russell. Let's not forget that.
Okay.
Let's not play it like
he balled. He was balling.
Yes, and I believe where you don't believe, this could be a great look for him.
I think so.
Even if all he's there to do is to help this youngin, to help Pickett. If he helps him, I think he could really be an asset over there.
Okay, I see a negative.
What you see?
A negative comment. I see
what,
King City. King City J says Dallas is going to run the NFC East. You don't believe that shit, do you?
You said fuck Tony. Blanket said that. That's why.
I'm going to tell you now. You know what I mean? Dallas is not going to run, and it's not going to be the same look for them that you've seen
We don't know.
before. We'll
We
see.
don't know. I know.
Okay,
I know
hold
you
on, hold
riding
on,
the commander
hold on.
ship high.
No, because that's my team.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I deserve this. We deserve this right now. We deserve this upcoming. Here's the problem with you. Hey, King City J. Let me tell you something. I've on this show. I've always gave the Cowboys their props on being a great regular season football team. That is all you ever are. That is all you'll ever be, is a great regular season football team. Do not talk to me about playoffs. Let's not talk about the playoffs, because once December comes, January comes, what happens? Where do they go? Where do they go? Where do they go? Where do they go, Kiki?
I understand, but right now, it's March. It's right now,
okay.
and you can pop your shit. King City J, pop your shit.
No, I don't pop no shit.
You can pop.
Okay.
You popping your shit.
No, I'm gonna pop my shit. Because I'm in a position right now where, we building something nasty over there. We building something nasty. And, I don't give a fuck. My team is about to be the shit for a little while.
So let that man pop his shit, because what he popping got nothing to do with you. Got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
We're not gonna bother you.
We're not gonna bother him. We're gonna
Yes.
All right. So look, as for the Ravens, you know what I mean? As for the Ravens,
They
right?
tough. Yeah.
Somebody clearly said on here. I think Kit said.
What'd he say?
He said Pittsburgh will win it all. Will win that division. I didn't make that up. That's what Kid said. He said
nope.
You said nope?
No.
And Frankie said, Exo said, Ravens still good. We're perennial.
Oh,
winners.
yeah. I don't take nothing from the Ravens. They're good.
Okay.
What?
Any Steeler fan, and Nomi's one of them, I'm going to say this. We're pissed. The fan base, the entire Ravens flock are pissed. And if Eric DeCosta's doing what I think he's doing his best to get every single person who was on the 23 roster back. Because he knows full well they're pissed.
Yeah.
And
y'all can take this.
getting Matabike was the real key thing. So now the thing is try to keep Patrick Queen. And then hopefully within the draft get some good young guys
To add to.
Yeah, with the same, we always find a really, a diamond somewhere in our draft. But the main key thing is try to get the entire 23 roster back and just run the table one more time, because knowing full well every single guy on that team was pissed. So,
I would like to see that. And I would like to see that. And so that's a team, Baltimore, you haven't heard too much about. No. I think they're doing everything they can to keep the roster that they have. You know what I mean? They will compete next year. I am curious to see what these Steelers are going to do. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what Russell's going to do. You know what I mean? Being in that situation with Pittsburgh. It's a different kind of coaching staff there. It's a whole different situation for him. I'm curious. I'm just curious.
The real key thing here that everyone keeps forgetting is he's been in AFC West and the NFC West. And how they play those divisional games are completely different.
It's different.
Of course.
He's never hit, like I said, he's still going to be playing 6 AFC North division games. And if you know how the AFC North plays, we don't take shit.
Okay, and this is true.
And Russell Wilson, I don't think he's ever been in that type of situation.
I think he's.
I think he can. I think he can.
Yes.
I think he can.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think he can? I feel, but this guy's now 10 plus years.
13.
I'm
gonna give you 13.
Give him 13.
Yes.
Like I said, this is a 1-year time here. See how the scenario goes. But really, it's like the gameplay will be different. And mind you, like I said, the Steelers are rebuilding. I don't see really a decent offensive setup for him. It's kind of like him going back, like it was in Denver. It's like they may have some notable players, but just to do what?
It's going to be fun.
He's the real main
It's
guy.
going to be fun to see what happens.
He said, "See Steelers do nothing."
Yeah, it's just going to be fun because I want to just see. I just want to see what happens.
He said Steelers not even going to make it to the playoffs.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see what happens. I'm just curious. Yeah. I'm not saying they're gonna go. I'm just
they're
curious
not dominating, but
I want to see I want to see what's gonna happen.
They will make it interesting. They'll probably get an above 500 record.
I want interesting.
And all that crap. They'll make it look interesting. But honestly, I really think the Steelers are going to be trying to find a quarterback. You know, they'll fill in a free agent quarterback every year, and until they find another Ben Roethlisberger or whatever.
You're never going to find another Ben Roethlisberger.
Get off that train.
Ever.
Don't give these niggas help like that. They're never going to find another Ben.
That was it.
That's it. One and done.
Mac Jones is gone. Mac Jones is gone. He's
Where'd he go?
Jags.
Oh, he got traded, right?
Yeah.
He got traded. Who else got fucking traded?
Jacoby Jones going to Green Bay.
Going to Green Bay.
There's a whole bunch of movement going on today. There's a whole bunch.
Where's Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers still with the Jets?
He's still with the Jets.
They're gonna let him run it back. He's gonna run it back. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a different Jets team. I don't see them really being like this fucking powerhouse, but it'll be more interesting to watch. Just curious to see.
I want to see interesting.
Okay, one question I have with my Commanders.
Yes.
I don't fucking understand. You get rid of Logan Thomas, right?
Yes.
And then you bring in fucking Hurts.
You Hurts.
The fuck was that about? Make that make sense. It makes no sense.
Everyone is so
I don't give a fuck.
Excited.
No, they're not.
No, they are. Like I was
they're not.
watching everybody do cartwheels.
No, they're
and
not.
throw confetti
no,
and
what the fuck? Who the fuck is doing that?
The doves and the video bitches came out.
No, you take me the way they're doing that shit, and I'm gonna bark on all of them. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, make that make sense. That was as stupid as fuck. But okay. They know more than I know. We'll see what happens.
Listen, Tone, the doves and the video bitches, the confetti, they was doing cartwheels all on my timeline.
Isn't this nigga injury prone? He can't stay healthy. He's injury prone. He can't stay fucking healthy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck was you doing? And then I get it. You gave this nigga $5 million for 1 year. Bruh, listen, you can give me half that. And I'll go out there and do the best I can. You give me half of that. I'm not asking for much. You give me half of that. And I bet you I can go out there and do better than he can. Fuck, bro. Come on. All right, that was too much, Kiki? That's too much. Okay.
Mitch Trubisky. What about the Bills and Mitch Trubisky? No, Mitch Trubisky. What about that? Anybody? Who cares?
But like I said, the Steelers gave him away. Yeah. He's now officially a journey.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's over for him.
Bill's got a backup, and that's about it.
All right.
He got a decent
It's over.
backup.
It's over. He gonna make his way around. That's what.
Unless the NFL starts, expanding. I don't think he'll start. Unless Josh Allen gets really hurt, that's the only time he'll ever start again. That is it.
They keep Josh he be it, then he don't be.
Okay, all right.
What? Anywho, you say we are not excited.
No.
It's March. Draft's in April. Who cares?
It's right around the corner.
BB, shut the hell up.
It's right around the corner.
They said, "Well, we got video bitches." Yes.
You got video bitches.
Video bitches and doves and confetti and shit. Yes.
Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Now, here's what I'm gonna say.
Let's talk.
Ridiculous but true.
Can we turn this up some a little bit?
Ridiculous but true.
Yes.
Michael Steele reacts to Fox News saying that black people will vote for Trump because black people love sneakers.
Did you see those shoes?
I saw those shoes. So you saw, okay. I saw the shoes.
Did you see the shoes?
I saw the shoes.
Those aren't shoes. They was trash.
Can we pull the shoes up?
Okay, so here's the crazy shit. Trump is not a stupid motherfucker. He's a smart motherfucker. I don't disagree. I don't agree with everything that he's done. I've sat on the show and said he's a dumb sack of shit. He is. But in certain ways, and business-wise, he's fucking intelligent. He's smart. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna vote for Trump. I'm telling you, do not be surprised. I'm saying it now. Quote me on this. I'm saying this, and I know certain people will be mad at me.
No.
Trump wins the fucking election.
Didn't we say this all year, though?
He's going to win the election.
He
you know what I mean?
is.
Not because of the fucking sneakers, though, Kiki.
By the way, you know how much those shoes was?
It's like $400?
Yes.
$400.
And they sold out. The first
sold out.
like first 20 minutes.
So I know somebody who got, Fat Joe had a pair. Fat Joe showed you he got a pair of them joints. He was
Can
like,
you pull these shoes
he was
up?
like, I ain't had to pay for the joints. You know, I'm a sneakerhead, so they gave them to him.
If you give them to me,
they gave them to him. So he got the sneaker. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. But I'm saying as a sneakerhead, as a collector, you know what I mean? Somebody's gonna have that in their collection. It's gonna be something. Even though it's a piece of shit and it's Trump, it's his sneaker. You know what I mean? That shit is funny. Look, why it
got
gives
the flag on there.
It gives me one vibes. It gives me one vibes with the T on the side. I mean, yo, do not be surprised.
It give me insurrection 600s.
Huh? The
Insurrection ones.
The insurrection ones. That's what they are. We have now named them the insurrection ones. If you got a pair of insurrection ones.
Or the insurrection 16s.
16s?
Because it was January 6th when the shit happened.
Okay. So listen, people are going to have those in their collection. They're going to have, and that's what it is. At this point right now, people are upset with Biden. Right? They're upset with Biden and they're upset with Kamala. And niggas are going to...
Not the air treasons.
The air treasons? Yo! They just been renamed to the air treasons. As a sneakerhead, as a collector, you know what I mean? As a collector, people are going to have these in the stash. Do not be surprised. Some people, from some notable people you know, are going to have these sneakers in their stash. It's going to be a collector's item.
Can I give you a fun fact?
Yes.
If you look up, if y'all from the DC, Genghis, Big G from Backyard had a pair of gold shoes. I wish you could look them up from me on Residue. Look them up. It's they Big G shoes, and they was gold. So I feel like people who wasn't able to get those shoes will probably grab these because those shoes was fire. They definitely sold out before I could get a pair. I ain't a gold chick, but I did like them, and I wanted to support the city. So, but it's a fun fact.
Y'all can clown these sneakers, right?
Yes, we clowning these sneakers.
We can clown these sneakers, but I'm telling you. These are collector's items now. It's going to be a collector's item. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's going to be a collector's item.
So we shouldn't be mad at Michael Steele then?
I'm going to be mad at that nigga.
See? Them was Big G shoes. Is it not close?
Why those give me the fucking, like, Ewing vibes?
They give you Ewings.
They give me the old Patrick Ewing vibes.
Yes, they
I don't
do.
know what they do, but I would have
But they gold. And
are they silver or
no,
they're gold?
they're gold.
These are silver, but...
Oh, he got a gold pair.
You got a gold pair.
Yeah.
So they like the trees in 1,000.
They like the trees.
They are? Yo, I don't make this shit up, B. But, you know what I mean? Those was hot. I mean, you know,
Do you think that it is racist to try to put out a pair of tennis shoes because you know we like them? Are we mad at Michael Steele for saying that people, black dudes like shoes?
I mean, that was an idiot. That was an idiot. But, okay, so here's what it is. There is some truth behind that. There's some truth behind that because black people, but that's not why people are going to vote for this dude.
Why else?
You know what I mean? It's not because, he put your sneakers out, or he'll say shit. Well, I'm going to do a whole bunch for blacks. I'm going to do something for the black community. Niggas, and so I was watching this TikTok video today where this nigga was like, yo, you see what Trump is trying to do? I was like, nigga, you drank the Kool-Aid.
I told you they was drinking it. When they was making the videos, when they on Trump line. See, here's what people do. They see what we have already. They don't like it and they go for it. That's how Hillary Clinton got in it, did all that. That's how a lot of people get in because the lesser is terrible. You try to take the lesser of both, and we try to do that with Biden, and look what happened. Okay. That is not my opinion. That's observation.
Okay. Well,
I was coming here. I was watching something. They were talking about the border control, right? Like border was down to 46 when Trump was in office because he actually made people enforce the rules as it relates to the border. Okay. Now that Biden is back there, he has gotten rid of or reversed, and it's back up to 70%. Come on, about that.
Let's keep it real. So.
Because I feel
for those of you who do stay tuned here on Beltway Radio and Beyond, it was mentioned, in fact, on Chip Chat that Biden was about to re-sign a bill to where, again, there will be pretty much more help down at the border. The knuckleheads in Congress, i.e. the Trumpsters or Trumpistas, pretty much was listening to their fellow leader and saying, hey, don't vote for this. It will make it will make it look like Biden will be the hero of all this, not me.
What?
That is the truth.
The dumpsters, not the Trump.
Yes,
the dumpsters.
Yes. So pretty much, it's like Biden was what even Biden mentioned in his State of the Union speech. It's like you guys wanted this, but you didn't. So you guys got to make up your minds how you want this. He was like, I was ready to sign this, but you guys pulled it back. Because you listen to a knucklehead.
Well, Biden is pulling another trigger right now. It is stated that he was hoping that they passed the bill to ban TikTok. Who's mad? Everybody else is mad.
Why are you fucking with TikTok, B, when you got more important, pressing issues to deal with? Like, what the fuck did TikTok do to you?
That is a Congress thing. Don't
Yo, y'all niggas y'all worried about the wrong things, aren't you?
Yes, that's a Congress thing because whatever Congress is worried about and whatever in a sensitive president status, it's like, what is this? So that's on them.
Here's my problem with Biden and this administration and things they're doing. You have these immigrants that are freely coming into the country.
Freely,
let's say that.
Yeah.
Freely coming into the country, right? Now, you can't go to another country and live the way you can't do that. You know what I mean? And add the insult to injury, right? You got a caller? All right, caller. Hold on a second.
Okay,
hold on a second, caller. You know what I mean? To add insult to injury. Hello. Give me 1 second, caller. You add insult to injury, Kiki. You're giving these motherfuckers 400 bands.
not 400.
400,000. 400,000.
Yes. Can I get
For
that?
being ignorant to being ignorant immigrants coming here. Lord, I got a fucking problem with Biden. I'm sorry.
We got that to give.
Yo,
we got that to give.
Okay, caller. Let me get to you, caller, because I'm about to go in on that shit. Caller, who we talking to?
What's up? It's Slow-Mo.
Hey,
what
up,
up, Slow-Mo?
though?
What's happening?
Scooter.
Okay. This is your ghetto political correspondent.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Number one, Trump is going to get his ass whipped. If you seen the State of the Union the other day,
Yes.
everybody's talking about how old Biden was and does he still have it? He shut all that up the other day at the State of the Union address.
He came with
As
it.
far as,
He came with it.
he's going to win it. Nobody's going to vote for Trump and possibly lose our democracy. The only way Trump is going to win is if everybody stays home.
Yes.
Everybody has to get up and vote this year. Trump is going to lose. And as far as the border, them people do not get any money when they cross that border. That is a rumor that is spread by the right wing. You don't get any money when you cross that border. You are on your own. Only thing they will do is put you up in a hotel because the governor from Texas keeps shipping people to Democratic cities.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not worried about the election. I think Trump is going to lose if everybody shows up and votes.
So, Scooter, would you be mad if you knew that 4 out of 10 of your club members voted for Trump? Would you be mad?
I'll be pissed off because that means you didn't do your own homework. You didn't do your homework. You didn't do your homework. And you feed the hype. This dude is going to steal our democracy if he wins. If he wins, he's not leaving office.
But
we're going to have a Putin here in America.
But Scooter, he got gold tennis shoes. He
Fuck
got
them tennis shoes.
You started for. You get my bro started.
I want to get him started because I believe because Scooter, here's the real of everything, right? People are going, like who said that? King City J said people are going to secretly go and vote for this dude and not tell you.
Yeah, facts.
Your friends,
Facts.
your brothers.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now.
Right, though.
North Carolina is going to flip blue, and that's going to win the election for Biden. I'm going to tell you why North Carolina is going to flip blue. North Carolina has a black guy running for governor who says that the Holocaust was fake, the moon lander was fake, and that Martin Luther King was a communist. He is not winning that race, and that's going to bring out people to vote down ticket, and that's going to carry Biden in North Carolina.
What's his name? What's his name?
Mark Robinson.
Rob something.
Mark Robinson, he said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, read up on that dude and see how much of a person he is. And North Carolina is going to flip blue this year. Watch.
Okay.
I'm about to.
Well, I'm going to sit back and watch this because he said it.
Thank you, Scooter.
Thank you, Scooter. Go somewhere, but don't go nowhere.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Tone, don't come in here with no insurrection sixes.
Nigga, I'm a sneakerhead, but I wouldn't buy those. I'm a
If somebody gave them to you, would you wear them or you just would collect them?
I would collect them. I would never wear them. You know what I mean? I would be like fucking, what his name, King City J?
Yeah.
Secretly own them joints and not tell y'all niggas the goddamn thing.
You gonna have them next to the maple crown, next to
All discontinued shit, they be right there, yo. You know what I mean? A little spotlight on them joints. Yeah, I ain't telling you niggas, but I think King City J is right. A lot of motherfuckers are gonna vote for this dude. A lot of people that you know right now are gonna vote for this cat. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, the dingbats. There are more dingbats out there that are coming out the woodwork by the droves.
He said Trump gonna make some.
You know what I mean? And so I get what he's saying, but when you look at a state like Virginia, like, yo, I work down in Culpeper and down in Warrenton, down that area, that's all that's out there. Yo, and to talk with some of these people.
Oh, Stafford is in the news too. Since you saying Stafford.
What Stafford do now? I forgot.
Come on, we just gonna.
That's
Atlanta.
That's just Atlanta.
No.
Oh, you.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So yes, this is Stafford. Hey, white man, do you have this? Do you have a picture of this guy? Does he have a picture of the guy?
I'm sure.
Because as I tell this
right
story,
you have to get a
visual and see what he looks like. You know what I mean? This contestant for top tier caucasity. You know what I mean? This is another next level shit. I guarantee you he's a Trump supporter. I guarantee you. I don't know, but check this out.
I sent it to him.
A man was arrested after wielding a stolen chainsaw and a hammer in attempted carjackings. Officials in Stafford County apprehend a man suspected of attempted carjacking with a chainsaw and a hammer early Monday morning. On March 4th, Stafford County deputies responded to Muscle
Man.
Muscle Man. Okay, Muscle Man Road. That's not Muscle.
I think it's Muscleman. It can't be Muscle Man.
It's Muscleman Road for a disturbance with a weapon. The caller told police she was parked in the driveway when a stranger approached her with a chainsaw in one hand and a hammer in the other.
Now, when you see this fella,
did you find it yet?
He got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I told you the story.
He did that shit.
So what do you think he was on?
Meth.
It was a meth head.
Yeah.
It was a meth head. You know what I mean? Trump supporting meth head. You know what I mean? Undercover, he probably had on, you know what I mean?
Some Insurrection Sixes.
He probably had them Insurrection Sixes on and was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? You have to see what this dude looks like because it was very peculiar and strange when I came across that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Because you can't hide a chainsaw. Let's be clear.
So
it's no way you can hide it. How do you hold a chainsaw and a hammer?
Well, I don't know, but the fact is, where did you steal the chainsaw from?
You gonna carjack me with a chainsaw? I'm not gonna open it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are y'all ready?
How
y'all ready? Yeah, hit him with it. Hit him with it one time.
And he was crying. Look, no, is he high? Oh, he was crying.
Y'all know. Is he coming off the meth? No, I think he was crying because they took his Insurrection 1000. They took his Insurrection 1000.
No, sir. You got to take.
You got to take those.
You got to check those.
Y'all need to see this face. It's not made up.
Yeah, there it is again.
Look at his face.
Look.
That nigga looks sad like I got caught. You know what I mean? I got caught. He about to cry.
How don't
he gonna cry in the cell?
How don't you run him over with your car?
I'm running him over. If that motherfucker, see, I live in Stafford. If you had ran up on me, I'm running you over. I'd be like, hold on, wait 1 second. I'd have chased his ass through my car through the parking lot trying to run him over, bro.
Because first you gotta Tone. I'm a very visual person, right? Chainsaws are loud. You have to, for me to feel a way about you, it has to be. It got to be that. What do you do? Do you scare me? Do you chop a tree real quick and let me know, bitch, I'm not playing with you? See?
You get the person's car, in the car. Look at the nigga's face. I'm looking at the screen. Yo! I'm just saying.
And a hammer.
And a hammer. So what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck was you really thinking, dog?
Corcoran said, yep, he did it.
Yep, he did it. That's why the look on his face is he did it.
Kid said math.
He's just laughing at him, B. But I ain't making this shit up. This is some real shit. This really happened. Look it up. I live in Stafford. This really happened.
This what y'all doing in Stafford?
No, I don't know what they do. That's what I got to deal with out there. That's why when you asked me, I got to carry some shit out there because niggas is wielding fucking chainsaws and hammers, B. What will do? You know what I mean?
Everybody said he did it.
He did it. Everybody, he guilty. The look on his face is like, yeah, I'm guilty.
I'm sorry.
I did it.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to do it.
I thought she was a tree.
I didn't mean to do it. Save me, mama, please.
My bad.
Oops. The high got the best of me. Yo, what the fuck was he doing?
Sorry.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, y'all, but we can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? We just telling y'all this is what it is. This is what happens.
Mona said he did that. He said someone will take his air treasons.
Yeah. He in there and crying now. You know what I mean? You down in Rappahannock jail. You were down in Rappahannock jail, sad as a bitch. I don't even think the nigga bond or nothing like that.
Nigga say stop. Every time.
Damn it, man! Shit, I'm sorry.
Meth acid.
Y'all are savage, bro. Oh my God. I love y'all though. God damn it, nigga. Man, you can't make this shit up, B. Yo, that nigga, yo. Oh. Whew. Nothing gets that. I'm trying to tell you.
Why did it just get hot?
I'm gonna have that nigga's face in my head all week long.
That should be a meme. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Oh. Bruh. God damn it. Oh, can we get back to
Let's go to the page 3. Let's go to the niggas, because the niggas been doing shit. The niggas been busy.
What was the niggas been doing?
The niggas been busy.
Okay. First off,
Okay.
CBS. You know what I mean? Shout out to CBS. CBS is going to do its first black daytime soap opera in 35 years. It's going to be an all-black cast. It's
Dang,
going
they
to
should
be an all-black.
have reported this last month, Black History Month. But okay.
Nah, they need to do it. But they're gonna still have it all black.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And back in the days, I used to want to watch soap operas. I used to watch soap operas like years ago. You know what I mean? Especially when I was locked up, we had nothing else better to do, so we watched soap operas every day. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
They
and that shit
actually
is
was
highly
good.
addicting. That
They
shit is
actually was
highly addicting. You have to watch it.
But what I'm afraid of is this. Can you call me?
What's up?
What I'm afraid of is that it's going to be a daytime Housewives of somebody. Like I can't have it happen. It can't be
Nah,
that.
nigga,
This gotta
when you
be
say
high.
soap opera,
This gotta
it gotta be
sedity, high society, people with money, and it's got to be that the same level. Erica Kane and them was on the same level that Drew and all them was on. This gonna
be the hood soap opera.
No,
B.
no.
Listen.
We got that already.
That's on Tubi.
That's
Yes,
on Tubi?
yes,
All right, so
look.
Tubi got that on lock?
Yes.
So CBS is going to do the opposite.
Yes, you have.
This is what
Listen,
we'll do. CBS, make sure the wigs is on point, B. Make sure the wigs is on point, and the look, man, make sure all that shit is on point.
We need to pivot. We need to pivot from the ghetto shit. We got that already. We need to be able to have several things that we need to look at. Like there is another elite society, high society set of black people we want to see too. Get that, put that shit on. Have rich people problems, so I can get into it. I can get into broke people problems because I'm broke.
Let's say this: if you, mind you, I
really,
haven't
but-
watched in a long time. I think NBC had Passions, and I do remember CBS slowly getting more black people onto Young and the Restless. You know, that's where I saw Victoria Rowell.
Yes.
Drew. Yeah, and Brave and Bold and Beautiful. I mean, more black people are being on there. Having their own,
Jesse and
By
Angie.
having a whole
all by
nigga,
themselves.
whole nigga soap opera.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that.
Yes.
I like I said, I rather you have power, you have BMF, you have Shy, that's the ghetto soap operas. Leave it there.
So you agree with me?
I guess.
So y'all want to see some hot shit shit?
I wanna see some elite.
Give me some
Classy.
give me some mid-level.
Yo, so
high
I'm gonna give it a shot. As soon as it comes out, I'm gonna try to watch it and see what it's hitting on.
Yeah.
I'll be recording it so I can watch it and see what the fuck it's really hitting on. Just out of sheer curiosity.
What would you name it? The all black. Because just imagine, Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful, As the World Turns, all that's gone already. Those names are taken.
Yeah,
what would you call an all-black soap opera? Tone,
Right.
if you get your ghetto shit,
All right,
because that's what you want, what would your
I'm
ghetto
not gonna
shit
do ghetto
be
shit.
called?
I'm going to my listeners.
Call us.
Call us, comment, tell me what the name of the soap opera should be or you think it would be. Well, give me a good name of soap opera. I'm going to leave this one to y'all right now.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it to them. I want to see what they got to say. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to say some ignorant shit. You know what I mean? But it can't be ignorant shit. It's got to be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Tweety, that's right. She said the first black soap opera was Generations. That's right.
Yes.
I remember that Generation.
Yes. Okay. So now, you know what I mean? Hey, I don't know. Okay, so moving right along.
Grand Rapids. Let's go to Grand Rapids. Page 3.
Page 3. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let's go.
Flip.
Let me see what's on page 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Grand Rapids. What is? Oh Lord.
Come on.
It's a nigga, ain't it?
It's a nigga.
It's a nigga, ain't it?
She ain't gonna be. You can't be on a soap opera. Look.
She can't be on a soap opera.
You can't be on a soap opera. Brooke
All right,
Wilson.
So
Go.
Let me kick my Crocs off for this.
Think of a name, y'all.
This is Grand. Yeah, I want.
Ooh, did you see my Crocs?
Huh?
You ain't see my Crocs?
Oh, you matching like a motherfucker over here. You know what I mean? God,
My teddy bear
She got
Crocs.
teddy bear Crocs on. That's a whole theme she going on. You don't understand. It's matching. Everything is matching. Like, yo, what the fuck? Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yes.
A former campus elementary lunch lady was arrested Tuesday after allegedly paying to have fourth graders beaten up. Like really? Brooke Wilson Johnson, 18, allegedly paid 2 other fourth graders $1 to beat up that 9-year-old student. She was fired on October 7th. The boy did not suffer major injuries, but reportedly a little roughed up, according to investigators.
Brooke Wilson Johnson.
Wait for that for a second. Wait a minute. Wait.
A whole $1.
Wait a minute. So you go to work, you got fucking problems with a little snotty ass 9-year-old kid. So you decide that you're gonna pay fourth graders $1. $1.
She's 18, so understand that she is our. This is what they doing. This is what they do.
She paid them $1.
And you're getting caught. You're not even telling the kids like, shh, don't say nothing.
Well, kids at that age, they're gonna snitch. They're gonna snitch.
They're gonna
but
tell.
You paid $1.
They're gonna show them. Look, teacher,
I
did
got
it.
$1. Where'd you get $1 from? You know what I mean? To beat little Jimmy up over there?
Well, I want my
What
dollar.
the fuck did what did the little boy do that you wanted to get 2 fourth graders to beat him up?
He probably was popping slick. We got some names coming in, Tone.
One day at a time.
Kia said Hood Rich.
That was no.
You can't say you can't say Hood Rich. You can't do that. One day at a time. They got one day at a time.
Thanks.
Nope.
That was already a show. That was already a show.
You can't use Bel Air. Bel Air's already a show.
Come on, y'all. Dig into y'all black people name bag.
But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck did little boy do? I understand little boys are disrespectful. They can say some real shit. But what did this little nigga do that you want to give somebody? You gave out $2. $2. You could have got a $2 hoe from the corner, dude. You know what I mean?
You could have put him in a corner. You could have called. You could have made up some shit about this kid and further humiliated him to his parents. Like that's gonna hurt. You cannot play with the rest of the kids. Like, you have power. But I don't know.
Nah, you know what I mean? That's crazy. But you paid that's really.
Tweety said, not even a Dollar Tree soda. Not fuck them kids.
No.
So, did y'all see did you see the guy that jumped over there? Because it's old now. Did you see the guy that jumped over?
Yeah, that nigga was wild. And you talking about in the courtroom in Las Vegas?
Kimmy, because some people didn't. I don't know if people saw it, but we didn't cover it because we were off that time. But can you just go into nigga shit for us, please?
That was nigga shit. A man leaped over the bench in the Las Vegas courtroom and attacked the judge at his sentence hearing on Wednesday after she denied him probation. Wild footage shows Deborah Ridden, 30.
His name was Deborah. That should tell you something.
Wait. His name is Deborah?
Deborah. I don't know if that's Diabra. Deborah. Continue.
His name is Deborah?
Yes. Not the struggle continues.
He should have jumped over the counter and fucked his parents up for naming him Deborah.
That's why he mad.
All right.
So Deborah,
a 3-time felon was sentenced by Judge Mary Kay Holthus in Clark County District Court after he was convicted of attempted battery and substantial body harm. Around 11 a.m., Radin's attorney asked Holthus to sentence his client to probation, but Holthus had something different in mind for the repeat offender. I think it's time he got a taste of something else because I just can't with that history.
But here's the thing that was wrong about that. They said that when you have something happen, that's what I'm saying. I put this here because
Get an appeal. He should have an appeal.
That's wrong.
And you shouldn't face the same judge that you did the first time. It shouldn't happen, especially and that's because she's already harboring ill feelings.
I feel away about you.
She gonna feel, but the nigga was like Spider-Man, bruh. You didn't see that nigga. I don't know how the fuck you moved that. Yo, Deborah.
Dear bro.
Now the Deborah. Go somewhere. Go. Oh, that's K Love. That's K Love with a Deborah. K Love, you an idiot.
No, that's how fat it looked like. Look.
It looked like a Deborah. The way he leaped over there was, oh shit, how. It's a Deborah. It's a Deborah. The fuck? Yo, you can't make this shit up, bro.
You can't make it up.
Yo, I would really like to interview that dude. I want to interview Deborah. I want to interview him and be like, yo, I got questions for you, brother. Like, what the fuck was you really thinking? But, first off, you got some legs. Somebody in the NFL,
hops.
yo, this nigga, how did you get around the bench, right? Run across the joint and then just like, through the air and tackle everybody back there.
And it took 4 of them to get him off of her. And for real, like, he was fucking
Bruh, and it was the crazy shit. Had you just sucked it up and let her just hit you in the head for that little bit of time it was gonna be next to nothing compared to what you getting now, nigga. The fuck was you thinking? But I get it though. You gotta do what you gotta do. But nigga, on top of that, you got your ass fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They gonna constantly whoop your ass while you in there. I mean, yo, bro, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But you wild for that, B. You wild.
I just can't with
You know
that
what I mean?
history.
What else we going to?
Oh, here it is.
You got it?
Look. Yo, why this nigga look like a fucking like a
Deborah?
It's a Deborah. Yo,
Look at her face. She's like,
look. She looks up. This nigga was already. She's like, oh shit. Oh my God, bitch, where you going? Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. Fucking you up now, bitch. Who you think you playing with? Look at everybody else. There was only one black. There was only one dude in the black joint. He was, I gotta save it. Everybody else was like, oh shit, the judge is getting fucked up. Oh
you
shit.
know, by the time it got here that he was there, seconds had gone by. That one dude was the only one who was on point.
So here's my thing. So now I'm in the court, right? I'm in the court because I gotta see the judge today, and the judge gets attacked. What happens to me next?
I'm gone. Like
I'm fucked up.
Today is over.
Yo, she at this point, she's slapping everybody. You know what I mean? Whoever. I would like to know who was the next person to see the judge after that situation.
She got taken to the hospital though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
for
she was hurt. She had injuries. He beat her ass.
Damn, all that quick time he was, but the
No.
way she was like, yo, he's like, he leaped like a deer in the headlights. His body was just like, yo, what the fuck?
That's not showing. Just look. So you look again, right?
Yeah.
He jumps over there. People still have to come around, and all the time they was trying to come around there.
The dude sitting next to her, his face was like, he was like, help her. Yo, you see his face? I had to really look at his face. He was like, oh shit, this nigga really doing it. He really doing it.
What the?
Yo,
Imagine if you seen a walrus.
And they said, Sko said, the commanders need to go ahead and sign it. Yo, I'm just saying. Yo, so here's my thing. So, Anthony, did you see Oh, what's the breaking news?
The Commanders.
Yes.
For you.
Yes, I know, I saw it.
Austin Keeler?
Yeah. No, I didn't see
you
that.
didn't see that.
I didn't see that one. I saw something else.
Yes.
What happened?
Austin Keeler, the top running back for the Chargers, he's been signed to a 2-year deal worth $11.43.
Oh, they doing things over there. They're doing things over there, buddy. Boy, but back to this nigga. Back to the Deborah. So, back to the Deborah.
He do need to be signed with y'all too.
Hey, yo, get a nigga something, man. Cause like, yo, it's yo, come on. So you know when they brought him back in the courtroom, they had this nigga like a bag over his head.
Shitters and spitters.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, you was
Look,
fucked
he
up.
was
for
this,
real.
he was that. He was like, but
you was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hope what you said happens. You know, because even though that happened to her, she got fucked up. Rights are still rights. You wasn't supposed to.
You shouldn't have went back in front of the same judge after that. It should have been a different judge. Although even if you went in front of a different judge, they're gonna smack your fucking head regardless. They gotta make it a point.
Real fuck said that judge should have been behind some hood Chinese restaurant glass.
You know they gonna put that shit up there from now on. You ain't getting past that shit no matter what. Little Chinese lady people talking shit to you behind the glass. No, you can't get to them. You needed that shit. Oh my God.
Okay, so I need you to make something make sense for me.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, everybody in this area, y'all do if y'all remember, there was a case where a little 14-year-old got on the school bus and tried to kill this little kid, but the gun jammed, right? They're trying him as an adult.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. However, the people who are doing all this carjacking and they're getting slaps on the wrist.
All right, so
I need you to make it make sense. Like
you can't. Because that's the politics within the court system. You can't. You're not. And so, you know what I mean? Crime is always at an all-time high, right? But, and especially when it comes to these juveniles, and these juveniles are committing these crimes. You know what I mean? When you're just doing this to them, they're not learning anything. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go out and do it again. There's no repercussions for their actions. There's nothing. You know what I mean? You know, you're out there. You know, shouldn't steal these cars. You got a whole life ahead of you. You should make better choices. I'm going to give you another chance because I think you're a really good kid. And send him back out there. And a week later, the motherfucker's back in front of you again. And back in front of you again, and you keep sending them back home. I think at some point in time, you need to make examples of these little niggas.
Would this send a message to them?
Nah,
will this send a message?
Not one. That's not you.
He needs to be convicted. I think.
It's not even only being convicted. It's not just him. What I'm saying, it's more from here on out. You start locking these little bastards up. You know what I mean? I hate to say it if you want to take offense, and some of your kids are little bastards.
They are.
You know what I mean? You're going to lock them up and get them some fucking numbers. Get them some numbers. And not till they're 21. Nah, nigga, sit your ass down and go to grown folks jail next and go sit there for another 20 years.
Do this and then go there.
Because it's no different when an adult does it. You know what I mean? When an adult does the same type of crime that an adolescent does, you know what I mean? An adult gets served with the time and has to do that time. Adolescents, it shouldn't be no fucking difference. It should be, crack these little niggas in the head. You know what I mean? When you start sending out you start giving out football numbers. And I hate to say it, when you start giving out football numbers, you know what I mean, repeatedly to these little niggas, you know what I mean? Eventually a nigga's gonna come with, we better stop fucking around here. You about to go to jail for like fucking the next 30 years. You know what I mean?
When that threat is there, I think people make different decisions.
You gotta follow through. You can't just be slapping these niggas on the wrist and sending them on their fucking way and let them back out the street to do the same crime all over again. When you lock them up, man, lock their ass up and give it to them. Sit them down for a little while. I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, potential. Because you notice whenever these little young badass niggas get locked up, their parents is on there. But he was such a good kid. He was doing so well in school. Bitch, if he was doing that, he wouldn't have fucking got locked up. He got locked up for the shit he got caught for. Imagine all the shit he didn't get caught for. Nah, nigga, just because they kids, don't give these niggas no breaks. Send these niggas down the road, man. Send them down the road, let them get fucking fucked in the ass for a little while by some of them grown adults. They be all right.
You remember when we reported, this was probably last year, when the guy stood up and said that it's wrong to lock kids up because the kids have a kid brain, that they operating on a child's brain, and you can't punish them for doing adult crimes with a child's brain.
I don't give a fuck. Okay, so okay.
Okay. To that,
it's a child's brain, right? But this child's brain is committing adult acts.
Yes.
They're acting as if they were adults. They're doing things that are beyond what a child. They're doing some shit that adults are not doing and doing more heinous. You know what I mean? So at what point do you gotta let that go out the window because it's not stopping? These kids know this. These kids are not stupid. They know this. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer. You know what I mean? You do the crime, you gotta do the time. It don't matter how old you are. We're not slapping you on the head. We don't want to hear that you're fucking a young child and your brain hasn't developed yet. No, nigga, you out here and you smarter than what you letting these people think you are. You out here doing some grown man shit. If you out here able to rob, steal, and kill a motherfucker, then nigga, you deserve gladiator school coming at you full throttle and not to feel sorry for you at all. If you know what I mean, your crime should finish the punishment should fit the crime. Period.
So,
didn't matter.
King City J says, an example is wild. We can control our boys. They're just kids. We as black people can't handle ours and should.
Okay.
I think, I don't know, because it ain't happening, King City J. This shit ain't happening.
Nope.
We supposed to be able to do it, but we are not doing it. Our kids
Nobody's
are our friends. Doing it. You let and allow. They say what they want to say to you. They don't respect you, so they come out into the community.
Exactly.
You want something different?
Yo, you're expecting these people to govern their own children when they're still children themselves. and they haven't been governed by their parents. So what are you expecting right now? When you look at these babies having babies out here, what are you expecting? Are you expecting a structured fucking home? No, nigga, you're not. You know what I mean? These kids in the streets is running these kids. These kids are turning to the streets, and yo, at some point in time, it's only getting worse. So what you need to do is enforce these laws and strengthen the punishments and make these punishments so damn severe that when they do a crime, fuck it, you going down. We not even playing with you no more. We play with you niggas long enough. It's done.
When you don't have consequences in your home, the streets gonna give. Listen, I just had this conversation with my daughter. I said you have to give these little babies consequences to their actions. I'm not saying starve them and put them in this basement, but they have to understand that something's gonna happen to you when you do an action.
There's repercussions for your actions.
So Sko said he made an adult decision to try and kill someone on a bus. No regards to anyone else. No self-defense, but murder attempt. He need to go away forever.
Facts, and I agree with him. I agree with him on that, on these crimes that these kids are committing and killing other kids, killing fucking adults. You know what I mean? You can't look at that point and say, well, you know, he's just a child. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? He is an animal that needs to be caged. Period. I don't have no remorse for you at that point. You know what I mean? I feel like this. They didn't have remorse for me when they locked me up. They had no remorse for me. They threw that shit at me and gave me that fucking time, and I had to go do that time.
Set your ass down.
You know what I mean? So, yo, why would it, as a person that's done time, why would I feel sorry for a child that's out in these streets? Nah, nigga, you've been warned. Somebody has warned you. And you can't look at me and say, nobody has looked at this kid and said, hey, you know, you fucking up out here, B. This is not the way to go. Somebody said something to you, but these kids...
You.
Yeah, hold on one second, caller. You know what I mean? Somebody,
my bad.
Somebody looked and said something to these kids, and these kids they disrespectful. They don't give a fuck. They hear what you saying, whatever, old timer. You know, I got this, and they gonna still run around the streets doing what they want to do. Caller, what you got on your mind, bro?
Talk to us.
What's good with you, man? It's City, man.
What's up, City?
What up?
What's good with you? So I got to push back on you a little bit with severe punishments.
Okay,
come on.
Okay.
Now, do I feel where you coming from? 1,000%. Now, I mean, they are fucking up, but these are just kids, man. They misguided kids, but they just kids, man. At the end of the day, to sit a child down for 45 years is insane. To sit anyone down for 45 years is insane. In a cage, that's crazy. When I know that child can change and be a very productive man. In this one life we only get one chance to walk upon this planet. Mm-hmm. And to tell him he has to sit down for 45 years of this life is kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have to get our children and flip their mind because it's just a child.
So what should be his consequence for trying to kill another teenager? And look, by happenstance, he did not do so because he was a teenager. The fucking gun jammed, and he didn't know what to do. That is the reason why this little boy is not dead on a school bus full of children. What should his crime be?
Yeah.
What should his punishment be?
What should his punishment be?
Yeah.
We should talk to him. No dinner for you tonight.
No. Do I believe that a person should get some sentencing? Yes. But to throw a book at him and all that, to sit him down forever, is to say that, like, what is the point of calling it a correctional center if I don't get the opportunity to show that I've been corrected?
Okay.
In 45 years, I'm going to be like, what? I can't prove that I'm useful.
Oh, well, you weren't useful at that point, at that age. You see, when you look at this, if you want to look at the statistics show that a lot of these young kids come out and do more heinous crimes. They don't stop doing the heinous crimes.
But that's
so. At what point? Because now they're getting these light sentences or these slap on the wrist and don't do this no more, and we're going to give you another chance because you're a child. And then they turn around and they come right back in because now the system becomes a revolving door. So at what point?
Right.
What point do you put your foot down and say enough is enough? We need to start making examples because these kids are not listening.
Right. I get what you're saying. You're all right. They are becoming. It is becoming a revolving door, and the kids are. But that's the system trying to fight the problem. Like we know that also those young men, and it's not to our queens. Like these young men are coming from single parent households. The problem is the family. We have to start with the root. The family household in the Black community is not there. So we that's the problem. Yeah, they are misguided kids out here, and they doing a lot of fucked up shit. But
And
the
record.
solution is not to just lock them away because it's just going to continue to happen. If we wanted to stop it, we have to look at the family.
Okay, here. You ready? Here we go. Number one, they doing this shit in record numbers. They doing more of that than the other thing. That they doing more of that than not doing it. Number two, what's the difference between because this little boy tried to hurt a child, right? What's the difference between him and a pedophile who we want to put under the jail? We want to put someone who has hurt a child under the jail. This person tried to end someone's life. What is the difference? And I asked you a question that you didn't answer. I said, if that is not their punishment, then what is? I need you to tell me, because identifying that they have poor families, we know that, but we don't talk about it till shit like this happen. Ain't nobody out here every day trying to help poor families, so we talking about it when something happens. So the fact that this little boy was caught on camera with a gun and didn't give a fuck, you did it in front of everybody, which tells me something else is wrong.
Okay, so
what is the punishment?
So let me interject real quick before he answers that.
Okay.
But he did kill somebody.
His homeboy sister.
His accomplice's older sister. He did kill this person with the intentions of killing the next kid. So what is your answer to her question, sir?
And please remember the question I asked you about the pedophile.
You said he did kill someone?
He killed his homeboy's sister.
He did.
14 years old. 14 years old.
Okay, so now at 14 years old, when you decide to pick up a handgun and you decide to shoot and kill somebody.
No, I do understand what you're saying, though, about, you try to throw the book at the person. He did kill someone, man. But listen, 40, them big numbers, man. Like they're like we all done shit. Like I can't say what this person doing isn't evil, isn't wicked. These things. What I'm saying is, it's going to continue to happen if we just continue to fight the problem without trying to look at solutions of how to solve it. And it's obvious that there's not a lot of black family going on.
Well, we know
that's
this.
Causing us.
But we know this already, sir. We know this. You know what I mean?
But to continue to complain about it without, trying to, change it is ass backwards.
Do you believe that by seeing someone get consequences for their crime, that it will stop some of the ones that's thinking about it behind them? You don't think that finding out that your 16-year-old homeboy is going to jail for life is not going to change your course of thinking or how you do things?
They got homeboys right now that's doing life right now. Okay. It ain't changed nothing.
And that's okay. And that's okay. And you toughen these laws and you toughen these sentencing guidelines that every crime you commit, you're going away for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter. You're going away. You know what I mean? And
for the rest of your life, okay.
45,
I'm with
40
you with
years?
the going away.
45
it's
years?
When you go to for the rest of your life, it's like you get one opportunity. Who am I? Okay. To that's a crime in itself. That's held a person in captivity. Yeah, I get one of these lives to live on this planet. You're gonna tell me you're gonna take away my opportunity to live?
All right, let me ask you a question, sir. Let me ask you one quick question, sir. Let's say hypothetically you have a son, and your son is murdered by a 14-year-old kid that went out and was already killed somebody else, and he turned around and killed your kid. Are you gonna still have that same feeling in your heart that this child shouldn't be fucking thrown under the jail? He should have. Are you gonna have that same feeling, sir? I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Yes. I believe
this is the type of person I am.
I feel life for life.
Yeah.
Okay, City. What's driving that for you? What happened? Was this kid you before? What's driving that?
Okay, that's a good question.
Is this kid you?
Say that again.
What's driving that feeling?
No. It wasn't kidding me at
Batman?
all. Hell no.
Oh, Batman.
This kid is not you. I mean, this is not the younger you or your younger cousin, because you have an area in your heart that can see only that way for a reason. What's the reason?
The reason is not just the story itself. The reason is more I see this little boy as an example of all of our little boys. So it's like it's not just this story per se.
Okay, well, I respect that. I respect that.
It's your opinion. Everybody's entitled, and I think some what earlier Corey and them said. You know what I mean? In that case, make it mandatory enlistment. mandatory enlistment and send them over to fucking Iraq and go for what you know. You want to kill people? Go for what you know.
One question before you go, I have to ask you.
Shit.
Since you feel this way, are you doing anything to help these situations? Do you volunteer somewhere, or are you a big brother somewhere? Do you anything that you, since you feel this way, and there's a way?
Is there a way you're giving back to the community to help these lost children?
I'm just asking.
Well, in the sense that she's put it or he put it, no.
Okay.
All right. We just want
No.
That's fair.
That's fair.
But you are correct that I should be doing something like that.
Yes.
But like be life. But in the sense of what they're doing right now is talking. Now I mean, talking just like this to the same people they talking to and sharing and getting these same thoughts out there. So in that sense, yes.
Okay.
But in the way you're talking about, no, I should be.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So maybe talking about this today will get some air in people's wings, or some gas people tanks to have them go out here and at least try. We about that.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, City. Stay on the show, man. Stay on the show.
Go
Keep
somewhere,
watching.
but don't go nowhere.
All right, Batman. You asked a question. Batman asked a question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of us people can't answer that question like that. Now, if somebody in the military can answer that question, and I see Corey did, but other people can't answer that question, Batman. You know what I mean? Just due to certain things and certain situations. Now, if you would like to have that,
What's the question?
The question is: has anyone on this live ever experienced taking a life? You know what I mean? And it's levels to that shit. So you know what I mean? And Batman, I'm gonna give you my number, Batman. We'll chop it up about some things. We'll chop it up about some things.
I've seen life taken.
I've seen it.
Young,
I've seen life taken.
As a young child, as a middle-aged person, even as a teenager, I've seen it. I've never done it personally. No, I don't think I could. And this is why I feel like it takes something in you for you to pack your gun up before school, get on the bus.
No, it don't.
For a child.
No, it don't.
It don't take nothing. Ain't nothing. What's?
No, you as a kid. Remember, you as a kid, you was fearless. You didn't think about nothing. You was like, fuck it, nigga. You was raw. I know I was raw. Fuck it. I didn't care. You know what I mean? So I'm carrying
14.
my shit. I'm carrying my shit because my thought process then was, I'm gonna get them before they get me, B. That was my thought process then. You know what I mean?
Consequences. No.
What if? You're not in the middle of them actions. Nobody's thinking of the consequences.
Because I don't care.
At that point, you're thinking about what this person did to you, how your anger is consuming you at that point. You're not thinking about, as you ready to pull the trigger, damn, if I kill this nigga, what's going to happen the rest of my life? You know what I mean? None of that. None of that. There's no remorse. There's no thing. It's split second. You're going to just act. You know what I mean? And then here's what happens. After they act, now all of a sudden they're in tears. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I didn't do that. Nah, nigga, you did.
You got caught.
You did. That's the only reason why you're upset.
Because you got caught.
Because you got caught. If you didn't get caught, would you still be upset the way you are? No. You'll be fucking doing whatever it is you're doing. So let's be realistic here, man.
Skull said, look, in other countries, you lose your hand if you steal something. No hand for you for the rest of your damn life. Message received. Corcoran said, I think what Kiki just said is very important. We have to instill a feeling of self-worth in our young people because they don't have it. Come on.
I agree. You know what I mean? But this is a topic that people are going to be on both sides of the spectrum, and I don't knock the caller for how he feels.
No, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, but you know what I mean? He's entitled to feel his way, but when we feel that way, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And I know I'm not doing shit to add to these little niggas because these little niggas don't want to listen. These little niggas just be like, yo, fuck you, OG. You don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And the way my mental is set up at this point, I'm like, you know what? You got it, young buck. I didn't get to this age just, you know what I mean? I went through some things. I went through some shit. You know what I mean? I've done some shit. You know what I mean? And look, you know what I mean? You don't want this. You don't want that life. You know what I mean? You can see some of these kids are forced into this lifestyle, or because they want to be cool with their friends, they do this shit. That's not who they really are. And a lot of these little niggas getting locked up and getting knocked and getting this fucking time is niggas that want to be down with somebody and got caught doing some shit. You know what I mean? Prime example, you got stupid niggas. Shine. Stupid niggas. Do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Take bids for niggas. Because another nigga shot him, you gonna take the bid for him.
No. sitting down for people. But you know what, Tom?
Nah,
so
I'm good.
I
I'm good,
think
bro.
how we restructure this is you parent your kids. You give them consequences for stuff like
But-
that. And listen, and when that's too late, because I told Brittany, after 5, you whatever it is gonna be.
Yeah.
Like how they fear you healthily. Remember we talked about healthy fears.
It's gotta
How
be.
they respect you, how they do this, how they do that is how they go out.
But
in the
even
world.
after 5, you're
Hold on.
still training.
No, you still are. But I want to say we use opportunities like this story to bring to dinner table, whatever you doing, whatever y'all playing a game, y'all need to talk about this shit to let people understand what it is. Because if you just let the news feed them what they want to feed them, and let them interpret the way they interpret, their understanding is what it is.
Exactly.
As opposed to a parent sitting you down. Because a lot of stuff the kids do, they don't understand. They see it, they feel it, or they take on your feeling, or they take on the news's feeling, or they take on, that's my man. Like,
You know, so for me, as a kid, you know what I mean, when I had my grandfather around, I still did shit, right? I still did shit, but I had my grandfather that could talk to me. And then after my grandfather passed away, there was nobody that could really talk to me, and I couldn't understand what anybody else was saying to me. And nobody took the time like he did to talk to me. You know what I mean? It was, fuck you and whoop your ass because you did some shit. All that shit did was create anger and rage and hatred in me. And at that point, I didn't give a fuck. So once I got to the street, and once I was free on the street, nigga, I didn't give a fuck about nobody. There was you created a monster in me because now I done been beat by the best of it. So now I don't feel no pain. I don't have no remorse. I have no nothing. You set a demon in the street, and a lot of these kids, there are a lot of kids that are experiencing that are out there. Not all, but there are some out there experiencing some of that shit where have abuse come from abusive homes and everything and that nature, and they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about nobody because nobody took the time to give a fuck about them.
well, let me tell you how that ends up showing up and manifesting. The grown-ups don't give a fuck about kids. I have to deal with your kid all day. I got to deal with your smart mouth child. Your child is 13. I'm a bitch all day. I'm a fuck me. You throwing shit. You want to fight all day. I don't give a fuck about kids.
Okay.
That will be the manifestation. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying.
But there goes your community saying, I'm not dealing with this shit.
I'm not dealing
because
with
it starts from at home. If this kid is not getting the proper structure at home, like the caller was saying, you're not getting this proper guidance and structure at home. This is what you end up with. And now that you ended up with that, you know what I mean? Hey, bruh, no, you didn't want, nobody else was giving you, and you got babies raising babies. I mean, come on now. Niggas, most of these women is having these kids for check anyway.
They're having it for a check.
Come on now. Come on, bruh.
Okay, so look, speaking of that, let's go here to page 7.
What's up?
I want to, the ridiculous but true news.
Right,
this falls right in line with this. Y'all ready?
What's up? Go ahead.
Veronica Posey, 64, is facing a murder charge after authorities say she sat on her 9-year-old cousin to punish her. Derica, who was just a little over 3 feet tall, weighed 74 pounds, the report said, and Posey weighed 320 pounds, more than 4 times the child's weight. The incident occurred about 1:30 p.m. Saturday in a home in Pensacola, Florida. Derica's mother, Grace Smith, who was 69, told investigators that she was having problems with her daughter's behavior, so she called Posey, her niece, to help discipline the child. It's unclear from the report, which several redacted portions, how long Posey sat on her, but according to the Pensacola Journal, Derica ran toward an armchair after Posey struck her with a ruler and a metal pipe. Her father, James Smith, 62, told officers that Posey sat on her in the armchair for 10 minutes before the child said she couldn't breathe, but Posey did not immediately stand up, and Derica complained, and she sat on her for 2 more minutes, and she died. The mother, the aunt got 50 years. The mother of the child got 40 years, and the father of the child got like 30-something years. But all I'm saying is I watched the interrogation for this, and the little girl was calling her fat bitches. This little night calling the aunt and the mother, calling them all fat bitches, telling them this, telling them, just out the fucking mouth, real crazy.
Okay, so
I'm not blaming the child.
Hold on.
Okay.
That child is only doing what the child saw. At that age, when you were talking about 9, this is what the environment the child grew up in. Obviously, the parents let that shit happen. They didn't nip it in the butt.
She was a foster child.
Oh, here we go about that.
She's the foster child.
Not my own flesh and blood. I don't give a fuck. I'm just getting a check for this little motherfucker. All right, why the fuck I care? At that child, you just have the child for a check. You know what I mean? It's sad in that situation, but you know what I mean? There's other ways to discipline that little kid instead of sitting on her. Like, nigga, really? You know what I mean? I know how that shit is uncomfortable because I used to, fun fact, real fun shit. I used to fuck with Ramona when we was little. You know what I mean? I was always the skinny one. Ramona was always bigger than me. You know what I mean? Until when she started sitting on me, nigga, that shit was not comfortable. That shit was not pleasant, Ramona. Ramona, that shit was not pleasant. That shit was traumatizing because I couldn't get up. I couldn't get her off of me, God damn it. You know what I mean? So I imagine with this little 9-year-old, you got 320 pounds and you're sitting on a 9-year-old kid that weighs what, 70 pounds? If that?
70 pounds.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Let's take it up a notch. There's a video, I think, Residue, you may have it, where there's a video of a granddaughter beating up her grandmother. I'm talking about two-piecing her ass, slamming her around the kitchen.
Oh, I saw that.
I hope that we have the video.
And there were other people watching that shit.
And somebody was recording the shit. Let me tell you how that went down in the Grant household.
You just sent me that shit. Yeah, you sent me the video. I saw that earlier. I was like, yo, I'm glad we bringing that up, B.
All this stuff goes into the same spot.
Listen.
Tone. In my household, if you hit my mother, my father, you hit my father's mother, you going down. You hit my mother, we all jumping you. I'm going to pull, my sister is 40-something years old. I will pull your pants down, bitch, and I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass. Look at this.
The way she hooked up on her grandmother,
but grandma ate that shit.
She didn't catch grandma clean, though. Now, I wish we go back to because...
Can you
play it? Well, because it's a short clip. It's a very short clip, you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter what, you know what I mean? Grandma ate that joint on the head.
She ate it. What would happen in your household, Tom?
Let me tell you something here. Coming up as a child, if I ever thought, and even the thought of raising her hand to Ruth Hickok, all hell, I would have met my maker that day. I'd have met my maker. Because Ruth Hickok would have made sure I made my maker. Catherine Beach would have made sure I made my maker. You know what I mean? I think at that time, my grandfather would have made sure I made my maker. Nah, Slim, there's certain things that you don't fucking do. Now, as for Catherine Beach, my mother, y'all heard me on the show talk time and time about my mother and the issues that her and I have had. But never once did that thought cross my mind to want to hook off and knock her the fuck out. Never once. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's a whole nother level. And there was other people in the house that didn't fucking jump on the joint. You recording this shit.
I'm going to beat your ass. And listen, Margie Elaine Grant was my paternal mother. She had 7 children. I promise you, they will be attending my funeral if I hit her. Portia Stevens was my mother's mother. If I had hit my mother's mother, my mother had 6 siblings too, they would be attending my funeral. I don't give a fuck. And I was reading the comments when I was watching this video, right? The comments said, but what the grandmother do? Because because you old,
nigga.
This is the kids that we dealing with.
But this is exactly. This entitled little fucking nigga. It doesn't matter what the grandmother did. There's a level of respect.
Sco said that child would have found all kinds of lint under the fridge.
Yeah. Bruh.
This could never happen in my house. In my family, this could never happen.
I don't, you know what I mean? I just don't see that happening, you know what I mean? I can't even fathom that thought in my mind. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, nigga, you just don't. So now you got Meemaws, the Meemaw, and you 17 and you want to hook off on Meemaw like that?
Same people don't do shit like this. People who was reared and raised, people who had respect and understood the patriarch of your family. I don't care what went down.
Nah, nigga, you had to get beat within an inch of your life, bro.
Oh, my God.
Within an inch of your life.
Danica said, I would have turned myself in after I whooped her ass.
You know what I mean? And I think it's only fair. Like, whoever was recording, everybody that was in that household that was of age to stop that shit, that didn't stop that shit, need their ass whooped. Period. You know what I mean? Because even though, regardless, I don't get along with my mom, but I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to put your hands on her. That's what you're not going to do. You're not going to put I don't give a fuck. You could be mad with her, beef with her, do all that. Nigga, I could agree with you, all of that. But when you think about, I'm going to go put my hands on, nah, nigga, we got problems, B. We got problems. You're not doing that shit, Slim.
And Corey said everybody recording would have got stomped too. Come on.
That's what I said. Everybody in that house, an able body.
You sent the video out.
An able body.
And then you sent the video. You let your grandma get slid.
Nah, nigga.
Nigga. King City J, this is all we saying. This is the kind of stuff that not doing nothing to your child This is the result of that sometimes. When you don't give them consequences, when you don't sit their ass down, when you don't step up as their father, because you admitted that. You said, we don't parent our kids. This is the result of shit like that. And then you have the comments, people in the comments saying, people think because they old, they can't get touched. Not by their child.
Mr. Resident.
Come on, Residue.
All I want to say is this be a good episode for the All Black Soap Opera. Coming.
Oh, shit, nigga. You know what I mean? And Batman, you're correct. Our future is doomed, sir. And I agree with you. Okay, so first off, we got to talk, Residue. You got to do something about that fucking clock, because if I it got me fucked up. I had to look back at my watch and said, God damn.
Well, here it's 2 hours behind, so
we're exactly.
Mountain time.
You real tired, aren't you?
So, but I got you covered.
All right, so look. I want to, before we, come on. We move on, let me move over here real quick.
All right.
Let's talk about some fun shit real quick.
Yeah.
How to date an overthinker. Well, why didn't you put on there how to date a Virgo? That's what she was trying to say. That's okay. But that's what she should have said. She could have just came at you. You didn't have to be all incognito talking about overthinker.
Wasn't I cute about it?
Yeah, you was real cute about it. As soon as I saw that shit, I was like, oh, ain't the shade just being thrown over here today? How to date an overthinker. Mm-hmm. Understand that they don't control their thoughts. It's really not their fault.
So much truth in that, correct?
It is. You know
Number 2, be compassionate when you receive bouts of insecurities. It's a trust thing. They will question everything until they understand.
Facts. As a Virgo, I'm questioning everything you do. I'm questioning it all until it makes sense in my head. Sometimes, even if it makes sense, then when you go back and look at it again and be like, damn, nigga, how did I miss that?
If you were overthinker and you watching this, can you put in the comments, raise your hand and tell me what's your sign, please? If you're an overthinker, I just got to see something.
Nomi said, tell Residue to answer the phone. That's what she said.
Oh, she tried to call.
Number 3, be careful on what you intend to say, because they will dissect every single word.
You better say that again, Tom.
Bruh, let me tell you again. When you're dealing with an overthinker, you're dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn. You know what I mean? Be very, 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 careful on what you say. On what you intend to say, because they will dissect every fucking word. And I do that. And I'm not even lying to you. I will break down, why did he say that for?
I would change the meaning of your shit.
Yes, I will fucking go into a whole other level of trying to figure out what the fuck was they saying, and I'm gonna come up with all kind of different scenarios in my head. Man, it's not a game. Yes,
I will awfulize the shit out of everything,
bruh, and I can't stop it. And I will wake up out of my sleep. Did this motherfucker really mean to say that?
Tone,
bruh,
it will play over in my head until I understand it.
Sometimes, it gets as an overthinker, it does that to me sometimes. I gotta really break that shit down.
Oh, Aquarius is showing up big time. Aquarius is showing up big time.
Okay.
Number 4, how to date an overthinker. Be okay with making a lot of decisions. Overthinkers are plagued with indecisiveness, but once they make their decisions, there's no turning back. And that's facts.
Yo, so me, you know what I mean? Because there's times that I'm like, I'm indecisive with the shit I do. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. But once I make my fucking mind up, it's done.
Call back, Nomi.
It's done.
Oh, Danica says she's an Aries. Put Libra on that list, please, and thank you, says Mona. I'm an overthinker, but damn, sure not stupid.
Exactly.
No.
So, Sco, we're not saying overthinkers are stupid. No. If a motherfucker think that an overthinker is stupid, then that's the idiot fool right there. Yeah. Bro, you already lost the battle. You didn't even know it. You just lost.
Nomi said, fuck y'all. I ain't do shit but try to love your bitch ass.
Damn it, Nomi. Damn, Nomi, tell us how you really feel. All right, what's the next one?
Number 5. Come on.
Number 5.
Call back, Nomi.
You will how to date an overthinker. You will probably need to reassure that you're not going anywhere.
Please.
Oh my God. So you know what I mean? Hold Cause I'm not gonna give a fuck. When part of me in my mind, I'm gonna be like, damn, nigga, I need to know that you're gonna be here. You're gonna be 10 toes down with me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I need to know that. I need that reassurance. You know what I mean? And without that reassurance, yeah, I'm gonna run amok. I'm gonna run wild. I'm not gonna respect you as I normally would. You know what I mean? Especially if you do things or show me things that shows that you can't be trusted like that, and you're not gonna be down. It's a wrap. I'm gonna pull back. I'm just gonna play with you at that point.
I just want to make a note. So we were experiencing some minor technical difficulties with the phone. So if you're trying, if I see it, I'll see it. If not, it's a technical issue. So
Okay.
Just call back.
Just keep calling.
Okay.
Just keep calling.
Number 6.
Oh, you better put some emphasis on this shit.
Never lie to an overthinker. It will not end well. They will think about it over and over again until it makes sense to them. Never lie to us.
Bruh, that is the worst thing you do because eventually, because I don't give a fuck how airtight your lie is, it's going to get picked apart. Because something's not going to add up right. It's not going to sit right with an overthinker. It's going to be in your gut. You know what's in your gut, Kiki? And you're like, nah, nigga, this just don't make no sense. This ain't right. Something the fuck is wrong with this picture, and we're going to break it down and dissect that shit. Bruh, don't lie. Don't lie because you're fucking yourself.
Listen, Tiffany said an Aquarius here. I will overthink till I have a damn headache.
Yes.
Me too. It makes me sick.
Yes. It's not a game. It's not a game. You know what I mean? All right.
This is very important right
number
here.
7.
Number 7 is very important, Tom.
Yes.
Please read it with all of the passion it deserves.
All right, so listen. How to date an overthinker. Trust them when they say they love you. Because they haven't thought of every single reason not to. I've thought of every reason not to deal, not to love you, or nothing. So when I come out and I tell you I love you, that's coming from everything inside of me. I'm not saying it just to be saying it. I'm finding every reason not to fuck with you. Absolutely. I'm finding every reason to send you on your way. But if I tell you I love you, that means I fucking love you.
Please believe me. Please. I have people doubt me all the time. And I'm like, yo, remember, Tone, I told you back in the day how I how I thought I was loving the nigga real hard, and I likened it to when I first used to do curves on the track, right? I thought I was leaning like shit. I thought my knee was down till the picture came out.
You was like this. You like this. You thought you were doing something, but you was really like this.
I wasn't doing it. People made me feel like I was leaning, but I wasn't. When people start telling me like you love me, like you like me, I was like, yeah, nigga, you didn't know that. I was giving my all, and I thought of every reason not to fuck with you.
Yo, I'm still like that, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna be 51 in September, and I'm still like that. If I fucks with you and I come out and I tell you I love you, that shit is from the fucking most genuine place in my heart, and I'm telling you I love you because for every reason I'm gonna find reasons not to love you, not to even let you get close. I am that dude that does not let people get close to me. You know what I mean? Hell no, because my mind is what are their real intentions? Are they trying to, you know what I mean? Are they trying to feel what you really want with me? So I keep on with motherfuckers at a motherfucking distance because I don't let you close. So if I let you in, that means I really fight. And I've gone through every reason. Prime example, Bishop. Bishop is a prime example. I found every reason to fight this dude tooth and nail. We fought for, I wouldn't let this nigga in until it finally came to a point where I looked at the nigga and said, man, I love you, bro. I love you to death. You know what I mean? Every time we talk, we always tell each other we love each other, man, because I love that dude. I let that dude in. You know what I mean? It's just a lot for you to get in, bro.
That's when it hurts me. That's when it hurts me when you hurt me. If I let you in, because it's not easy to get in. It's not easy to get in as my friend, as my lover, as if I have affections for you. Trust me, it took a long time. That's if I tell you.
If I tell you I love you, I let you in, and I love you, and then you hurt me, nigga. You know what I mean? It's borderline hatred. It's borderline, you know what I mean? You fucking with an overthinker, so now I'm thinking of all kind of ways to play with you to get my fucking revenge. Do not think about it. I will think of revenges. I will wake up out my sleep and not sleep just to think of revenge. Call her.
Hey, Kia, this is it. Kia said, I will try to find the littlest thing so it would turn me off from you.
Facts.
I do that.
Have to.
He ugly anyway.
Call her. Who we talking to?
This Nomi.
Oh,
what up?
And fuck y'all overthinkers.
Yo.
Should have
really,
loved my bitch
that's how you feel? We love you
Man,
too,
all I tried to do was love y'all some of bitches, and I gotta prove my love every fucking night.
Yep.
If you want me to believe that you love me when you say it to me, you gotta believe when I say it to you, damn it.
No, that's
It
true.
don't
That's
work like
fair.
that. It
That's
don't,
fair. It's fair though, but
it's fair, but it don't work like that though. It don't work like that, Nomi. Nomi has.
Bro, I ain't never been more proud to be a fucking Leo. And shut the fuck up, Corey. Win.
Damn. She's on it. So Nomi has loved a Virgo, correct? Nomi, you've dealt with a Virgo.
she dealt with a Capricorn.
She dealt with a Capricorn. Damn.
And a Virgo. And a fucking Scorpio.
Fuck
Fuck y'all.
Scorpios. Fuck Scorpios. They so mean.
But that's your fucking sign.
And Geminis can suck an AIDS-infected dick.
That's your fucking love sign.
I know it. I love Scorpios so hard. They just don't love me, and I don't get it. Like these motherfuckers, y'all are mean.
For no reason.
Okay.
Mean.
You always, I gotta prove it to you, but you think that you can tell it to me one time and it's okay?
No, Scorpio.
No, I'm putting you through the same dumb shit that you done put me through. Fuck you. Now you know how the fuck it feels. Get the fuck out your fucking head.
Hey, know me.
Yeah.
And look, and Scorpios, they believe it's written in the handbook that I told you once. That's what the fuck it is. If I don't love you again, I'll tell you when that time comes.
Yep.
Until then, believe it. Who the fuck thinks like that?
Yo, Matt, listen.
They got me hiding.
I mean, I'm a Leo. I told you once, believe it, but I will tell you again. However, for y'all overthinkers, you want me to keep saying it, and you can only tell me once. If I tell you once to know what it is, nah, that's a two-way street.
No, man, you gotta prove that shit, baby. You gotta prove that shit, man.
And you gotta prove it to me then.
What?
Because for real, if I said it to you once, I meant it. And if I keep saying it, that doesn't mean that you get to only say it once. I don't care if you're an overthinker or not. Get that's some toxic shit. Get up out of there.
So you want me to tell
this
you
is two-way. We adults now.
So every time we talk, I gotta tell you I love you, know me?
Yes, you gotta
That's
tell
No,
me.
yes.
Me,
Yes, actually you do. However.
No, that's so no. That there's a difference. That's not an overthinker. A person who overthinks will tell you they love you. Like they'll do it first. They'll do it first. They'll
But y'all talking about y'all need more reassurance. God damn. I'm licking your balls, nigga. What more do you need?
Well, nigga, you know what I mean? Don't you lick at my balls, but I still need a little extra. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. You know, I'm gonna find. So as an overthinker, I'm going to find reasons and be like, if she was licking my balls like this, did she
So
lick
if
other
I
niggas'
smack
balls
you
like
upside
that?
the back of the head and tell you stop that shit, is that all right?
Nah, you can't do that.
No, just love me.
Because now you're giving you're feeding to the reasons why I shouldn't love you.
Yeah.
You can't do that because
Nigga.
now you're feeding into the reasons why. This is why I shouldn't love her because she's an abusive motherfucker. I'm going to come up with a whole line that may not even be true, but I'm going to convince myself that nah, nigga, she ain't healthy for me. This is toxic. I gotta go.
And I'm going to shake your hand and tell you that we can be friends because I'm going to go the other fuck away because for real, love should not be that hard.
Know me. You need a better example. This ain't overthinker. The stuff you're naming is not overthinkers. Overthinkers, because we will tell you we love you. Like so much that people be like, God dang, okay, I know. We just need reassurance from you because an overthinker who dates someone who only tells them they love them once, that's not good for us.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was about to say, like, I shouldn't have to keep giving you that reassurance, and you going to tell me, I already told you? That ain't how it is. This is a two-way street.
You tell me that shit.
We ain't doing that here no more.
I got to prove to myself why. You know what I mean? Have you ever done this? Why does this motherfucker love me? Why does this motherfucker love me? What the fuck is it? Why does this motherfucker love me? I'm going to find every fucking excuse. Why? I'm going to find all kinds of excuses.
All right, I give you a pass, but if I'm licking your balls and I'm Gotham 3000 and all that.
Cochran said, he said, I mean, the ball licking is pretty close to being perfect. Can't get no better than that. You know what I mean? Like,
know me. I think we on the same page, sis. That's why I said the example is bad. We're all, you're on this side. You're on this side over here.
So with us right now. So at the end of the day, just because we men, we want that type. Y'all women want that type of notion. You want to be reassured and shit like that. Why is it a problem not to give that back to a man? Why can't men get that? And some women don't want to give this back to a man. These men are supposed to go and
because I'm gonna get more from you if I give you that reassurance. No,
but you got a lot of these women out here that don't want to do that. Don't want to give you the reassurance and everything like that. And when they don't, nigga, you for a person like me, oh yeah, this person bullshitting. Fuck it, nigga. It's play at that point. It's playtime.
Okay, so as a not person, as a not overthinker, I'm probably gonna think the same way you think, Tone. And it's we on different sides with the same thing. Just like you said, if you overthink, like they not giving to me, I'm moving on. Me as the overthinker, like this motherfucker here.
Yes.
I gotta every night. I gotta prove my love. Like no.
Hey,
So
every night you
if
lick
you're
my
not giving
balls,
me that reassurance and you need it from me, bro, I'm gonna shake your hand.
if
We
you-
can be friends.
well, if you lick my balls every night, it makes it a little bit easier.
See,
It
no,
make it
no,
a little bit easier.
I believe
Okay.
we on
So
the
wait,
right
let me put
side,
that in my
Nomi.
Palm Pilot.
Know me. I'm telling you, I believe you on the same side because I know you. You're very loving to your men. You do everything for them. You reassure them. So if they don't do it back to you, you become us. Like, wait a minute, hold up, this
Yo.
nigga don't fuck with me. Wait, you know
Yo.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, it's time to go.
Sko says, Jesus. Ball lickers deserve trust. Nigga.
All right, I'm about to go somewhere, but not go nowhere. Bye.
Yo, look. You know what I mean? Let's
Ball-
put an
ball
exception.
lickers
Hey,
deserve
fellas, let's put an exception to that rule. Ball lickers, they all right with us.
Corey said he just didn't want dry balls.
He's a nigga. No. You know what I mean? Hey, look. You know what I mean? Play with the cherry. Like you play with cherries, play with my balls. Look at my balls like that. Yeah, I trust you.
King
Shit.
City J, what's your sign? I need to know your sign. He says, as a man, it comforts us to hear it. That's the truth. It comforts us to hear that you love them. Like, what's your sign, sir? You definitely ain't a Scorpio. Them scary motherfuckers. Excuse my French. My daddy just called me too.
Okay.
What's your sign, King City J? I Tone, when somebody shows you, shows you that they love you without you having to tell me you wouldn't do anything for this motherfucker.
Of course. It wouldn't even be a second thought in my mind, and it gets to that point where it gets scary. I mean, because I'm all in with that motherfucker, and I will do anything for that person. You know what I mean? There's nothing I won't do for that person.
That's
you know what I
me.
mean? So there lies the issue. That's, you know what I mean? A prime example for me speaking. That's why I married Tasha, because you showed that in the beginning. You showed that, so there would be nothing that I would walk through fucking hellfire for.
That's what I'm talking about.
And think twice, and wouldn't think twice about it. Like, nigga, I would literally walk through a wall, you know what I mean, and do anything for her.
So, in my experience, when people show me and I let them in, they get scared. I don't know if my love is too hard.
Well, it's kind of scary for motherfuckers that don't understand a person like you.
So, right or wrong? Let me go to right or wrong, please. I'm glad that we're talking about this.
Because, for me, you know what I mean? Most people don't understand who the fuck you are. They don't understand the likes of who you are.
Right or wrong?
What
Where
it
we
is.
at? Where we at? Excuse us for a second while I find something that pertains to this very
boy. Here it is,
conversation.
page 14.
Right or wrong,
Page
people?
14. Here we go.
I need our audience, our family to weigh in on this too. Right or wrong?
What up?
People see love through their deficiencies by what they need from people.
That's not love. The fuck did you just say? People see love?
People see love through their deficiencies, what they don't have, by what they need from
That's
you.
not love,
Right
though.
or wrong?
What the fuck is that? That's not love. That's wrong. To me, that's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you people see love through their deficiencies
Yes.
by what they need from people.
Yes.
That's not love.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
What if you meaning
Okay, break it down.
meaning what I don't have you give, I feel like you love me, but all that other shit I don't see. And if you never fill my void and my deficiencies, you don't love me. All the while, you never told me what they were. You never showed me your deficiencies.
Yeah.
I'm loving you how I think you should be loved.
Then that's lack of communication that's on that individual. That doesn't fall on you, but I'm gonna tell you what.
That's right.
I'm not loving somebody through their deficiencies. That's too much like, you know what I mean? It's wrong. You know what I mean? It's wrong. You know what I mean? I'm loving you, you know what I mean? I don't need nothing from you, if that's the case. You know what I mean? I'm trying to break this down in my head for me to understand, because this is throwing me all kind of fucking red flags.
Yes.
It's just right now that statement is just like no. If I have to go through that, I'm going to get away from that person. I'm going to push away. That person will never get in close with me. I don't want no parts of that. You know what I mean? And I don't need that. You know what I mean? I don't need. It's like
People see love through their deficiencies by what they need from you.
Nah, nigga, you can't. What you need? Well, okay. Here we go. So now people will do that shit because they need your. They want to clock off your. How can I say? They want your clout, like your stature. You know what I mean?
Your status.
Kiki, you're a popular motherfucker.
Your status.
Everybody knows Kiki. Everybody loves Kiki. You know what I mean? I want to be like Kiki, so I'm going to pretend that I love Kiki and I want to be with Kiki, and I'm going to do everything with being with Kiki because I want that status that she has. If I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, because I don't have that. I don't have that. When I walk outside, people don't notice me and don't come and break their neck to talk to me and make me feel important. You know what I mean? But they do that with Kiki. Now I love Kiki. I'm trying to steal from. That's what you're saying.
That's my deficiency. So what I need from you is why I love you.
Yeah, nah, nigga, fuck out of here. Fuck you, drop that slow. Fuck you, drop that slow. Hell no. Hell no, nigga. Nah, nigga, you just love me because of what you want from me. Not, you know what I mean? You don't love me. You know what I mean? There's a matter because once you get what you want from me, you know what I mean? Then you could discard me like a piece of trash because you don't need me no more.
Yeah, and that is what happens to me sometimes. That is what happens to me. It's just if I'm at the house, Tone, and I got all these forks over here, you bring me a spoon. I don't need your spoon, so I disregard you all the way around.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It is. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, and they don't care how you feel after that. So that person never loved you. So you have to. You know what I mean? That's not. You can't put love in that word at all. You know what I mean? You cannot put love in that sentence at all. Has nothing to do with love at all. You know what I mean?
Corcoran asked me, do I mean emotional deficiency or material? I'm thinking emotional. I'm thinking emotional, but the examples I was giving was just trying to circle it back around. But emotional deficiencies.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go back because who was this? She said, Angela said, people be damaged. Parents don't tell their children they love them. People view saying I love you as a sign of weakness, and this is very true. So when you love somebody, they don't know how to take it.
Well, so here's the thing. Okay, I want to get to that, Sco.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because maybe that person or persons never been loved correctly and didn't know how to love. So in the beginning, I was like that. You know what I mean? Out the gate, I didn't know how to love like that and display because I felt I was never loved correctly.
Did you love you?
I didn't even love me at the time.
See, and let me tell you something. Full transparency. At a time when I didn't love me, I didn't know why you loved me.
Exactly. So I'm looking at you because I can't love myself. What the fuck do you think? If I don't see the shit you see, it doesn't exist. I think you bullshit me. And that was me back then. You bullshit me. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not going to respect you. I'm not going to do nothing because I don't see what you see. You know what I mean? So since I can't see it, it doesn't exist. You're making it up. Fuck out of here. You're a liar.
What you doing here?
Yeah, nigga. You got some fucking some alternative egos or alternative things that you got. Nah, nigga. Fuck out of here. So now, Sko said, what is the difference between folks with trust issues and overthinkers?
It's a small line.
It's a very, very
thin line.
Thin line. You know what I mean? Okay.
But there's a difference though. It's a very thin line,
yes.
But it's a difference. Can you
For me, I was always an overthinker. I learned that I was like that from a young age. I was always an overthinker. I always had to think about things and I was always like that. My trust issues came as I got older. You know what I mean? And I could see that they tied in hand. They would cause me to overthink. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
so, may I?
Yes, please, and thank you.
Sko, the difference between trust issues is if you never believe anything. Okay, say for instance, someone is doing all these things. Someone is proving to you and showing that they love you, and you whoever did that to you in the past did all that. They didn't really fuck with you. So now you have trust. Like, I don't trust you. It's not that. Overthinking is if I give you these things, whatever you say to me is going to come with, it's very close.
It is. I told you.
It's very close because I can't even finish my sentence.
You can teeter on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As you're walking down this fine line, you're leaning this way and you can lean that way. They work hand in hand.
Is it fair to say it's whichever side you claim?
Yeah, but some people...
Because who's going to claim trust issues?
Nobody. Most people are not going to claim... Most people are going to look and say, I don't have trust issues. You're just a fucked up individual. Shit. Some women will. But here's a better question. Do men say that they have trust issues?
Never.
Why not?
Drake did. Kiki, do you love me?
Really? You know what I mean? And you heard his heart.
I did. Yeah, I did.
But I'm just saying, men don't look out and come out and say, yo, I got trust issues. You know what I mean? I don't have, you know what I mean? Hey, you don't hear that, but you hear from women all the time. You hear from women all the time. Me as an overthinker, You know what I mean?
Men don't even admit that.
What? Are they overthinkers?
You're one of the ones who really when you read this, you was like, Kiki, you just should have put how to date a Virgo.
You should say, that's me. I'm an overthinker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm an overthinker. I know what the fuck I am. I know that I'm an overthinker. Like that. You know what I mean? Now, do I feel like I have trust issues sometimes from past traumas and experiences? Cause me to feel some type of way and maybe have those issues.
Yes.
So did they start to work hand in hand? Because now maybe I seen something that you did, right? That has happened to me before, and now I got to overthink the whole situation. I got to analyze and break it down. But I can only break it down because of the data that I already had from the past. Mm-hmm. Now I'm trying to break it down, and I'm putting you in that situation, and it's not fair to that individual.
Hey, Corcoran said all the subjects tonight are related. Do you see what I did there?
Yep.
Did you see what I did? Did he see what I did? Come on now. Did he see what I did?
Sometimes we make shit happen. Sometimes we, you know what I mean?
It all works for the greater good.
You gotta catch it sometimes. You gotta catch it. You know what I mean? Okay, so when with saying that, right? Mm-hmm. Do kids secretly want structure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do kids, I'm asking y'all now, right or wrong, do you feel kids secretly want structure?
You want to hear my reason for that?
Please, and thank you. Please.
You got a 2-year-old who wants something out the store, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it. They fall out in the store.
Oh, yeah, I hate that shit.
They fall out in the store to try to get you to do a thing.
Yeah.
As kids get older, when you just let them be whatever and do whatever they're doing, they do things to gain you attention so that you can they can get in some sort of trouble. Mm. And they tell you this as they get older because they say, well, my friend's mother didn't give a fuck about me. And then they start praising the person whose family was very stern. But in their youth, they was like, man, your people's too hard on you. One whole time they will give anything, an arm, a leg, and they last dime to have that type of structure. I think kids cry out for structure.
I can agree to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can agree that we had structure in my house. But our structure was like the dictator. It was a dictatorship. It was like a dictatorship. You know what I mean? So it was different. But I didn't have a problem with structure. I had a problem with the way it was done. And I've seen in some other families and the way other families run, the way their shit was ran and the way their structure was. And these young men turned out tremendous and never had no issues and nothing like that. They may have had a little
hiccup
here or hiccup there, but for the most part, these niggas turned out to be straight up stand up dudes, and I envied them. I used to tell my man Deshaun, I used to tell him all the time, I envied you. I envied your family, just the way they was. I envied that shit. You know what I mean? I wish I had some shit like that. You know
what the difference is between their family and yours? The head of your family. You already said you know about your mom, so that was the difference. And a lot of times I was telling my children, my kids made the difference. I did want to raise them some sort of way till certain things start happening, because we all want to give everybody everything they want. So, you want to love on them until they start showing, exhibiting signs of other influence. Now you got to tighten up a little bit, because you get people an inch and see how far our kids gonna go. Until now they said I put a chokehold on them. Maybe I did.
I can tell you this. Batman said little trust is an overthinker's challenge. Very much true. That's a fucking dead on spot on statement. Sko said, well, I definitely have trust issues because of past reasons that I haven't gotten past, I believe. And I was like that too, Sko. So Cochran came back and said, therapy is worth it, but you have to find the right one for you. I love that. I love that right now. Here's why I'm going to love that. I went through different therapists, right, to find the one for me. You know what I mean? I found guys, you know what I mean? Because at first I felt like I could only talk to a guy about a guy would understand, maybe under a black man.
Yes.
Now, let me get this straight. A black man would understand what I'm experiencing, what I'm going through. You know what I mean? And I was wrong. I'm not going to say I was wrong. He just wasn't the guy for me. He started out and it just wasn't the guy for me. You took me here, but you couldn't keep me going, and nah.
Wasn't the right fit.
It wasn't. So I went through a couple, and then I came across LaToya. You know what I mean? My therapist, LaToya.
Yes,
and I've been with LaToya. Speak about her. You know what I mean? I've been with LaToya for years now. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, Mondays, as soon as there's a busy day, I leave work, I go straight to LaToya, I cram my session, and then I shoot straight here. You know what I mean?
You got double therapy on Mondays, because it's therapy too now.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? It's important. It's important when, you know what I mean, even if you're going to seek therapy and get that help for yourself, just because you found this one person don't mean that's the person for you. You know what I mean? You're going to start to know, and it's okay to fucking, go find somebody else and talk to somebody else and try to rap with somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that, B, until you find one for you. Like the one I got for me now, yeah, that's my homie right there, bro. We work on some things, and I ain't scared to say it. Hell yeah, I love laying on that couch. It make me feel good.
Okay,
Shit.
so the answer to the question about do kids secretly crave structure? King City J said yes, 1,000%. Corcoran says they do, and it's no secret. He also says kids' minds don't differentiate between good and bad attention. They really crave attention.
That's what it is.
Sko said temper tantrums are thrown for that exact reason, to be corrected and structured. If you let them get away with that, it will continue horribly.
If not, and get worse.
Adults too, says Batman.
Yo.
Yeah.
And it started from somewhere, so I can't discredit what he's saying. Adults too, because they still craving it from a child. If you talk to some of these adults that are craving the attention, they didn't get it as a child. They still trying to get the attention that they want now as an adult.
Oh, King City J said he got to get us on the show. He like our perspective. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, anytime, baby.
Let us know. That's what's up.
We always with the shits, bro.
And Batman said we need to do a live show again. It's
a
time.
live show? It's time? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yo, we got a live show coming up in fucking.
Ooh, do we?
I think
Is
it's
it May?
Yeah, I think it's
May
May.
9th?
May 9th.
I think it's May 9th.
May 9th.
Golden Honeys.
Golden Honeys.
Golden Honeys.
I haven't been outside to do that shit outside yet, and we haven't done that shit in a minute. Golden Honeys, we're gonna be on our best bullshit. Best bullshit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This way, it's and I'm gonna tell you what. If you ain't got thick skin,
stay home. Just oversleep that morning.
Don't do it. We're
gonna have a good time. We're gonna bring some good shit.
You know what I mean? We always bring heat. Whenever we come outside, we try to bring the heat.
How much time we got residue?
I don't know. See this?
So we
I'll give you 30 minutes.
I don't need 30 minutes.
Okay,
I'm getting down that road in 30 minutes, man.
Let's do a few. Let's put them out here with a few of these.
What happened?
Perspectives and,
What page is that?
This is 20, 21, 22.
All right.
Perspectives.
Food for thoughts?
Food for thoughts. And I don't know who needs to hear this.
You know I love those.
Let's get it.
Go ahead. Where you starting at?
Okay, I'm going to do perspective. A man is always in two places, where he wants to be and where he needs to be. Huh?
Lord, here she go again.
That's bullshit.
I don't know who need to hear this, but chill out. That post wasn't even about you. Wasn't.
Say it again, Tom.
I said chill out. That post wasn't even about you. Took it personal.
Perspective. Even a fish won't get caught if it simply keeps his mouth shut.
Oh, I don't know who needs to hear this. You can have a bachelor's degree and still be an idiot. So stop confusing education with intelligence.
Facts.
I'm saying.
All facts.
I don't know who need to hear that, but somebody needs to hear that.
Have you seen the video of the young gentleman talking to a group of ladies, but the lady responded, she wasn't really feeling his vibe because even though he was educated, but he came up with the street talk and all that stuff, and she wasn't feeling that.
Pretending to be somebody
No,
else.
I wouldn't say pretending. It's just the fact of kind of based off what you said. It's like he's very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said he's educated and all that stuff, but she just didn't like the hood talk as she put it.
Say it again, Tom. Repeat that what you said, so we can make that make sense.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can have a bachelor's degree and still be an idiot. So stop confusing education with intelligence.
Here's some food for thought. Before you hold a grudge, hold a conversation. It may be a result of misunderstanding.
Once again, I like these. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who needs to hear this,
that's the hood side.
Yeah, it is. Being corrected without being offended is growth.
That's growth.
Being corrected without being offended is growth. See how that ties in?
Mm-hmm.
You see how that ties in?
I see how. I see what you did.
You see what I did?
See what you did.
Just a little bit.
Perspective. Good people get tired of being good to ungrateful people.
Well, I'm still on the ghetto side of things. I don't know who needs to hear this, but accountability feels like an attack when you're not ready to acknowledge your toxic behavior. Oh, my God. Woo!
That hit.
That hit? That hit somebody.
That hit. Somebody hit.
Somebody hit. They hollering right now. They hollering. Okay.
Food for thought.
Goddamn, wreck the car. God damn it.
Food for thought, y'all. Validation is for parking. Their opinion is neither required nor desired. You got this. And that surrounds tonight. Overthinkers.
Mm-hmm.
You still on the ghetto side of things?
I'm on the ghetto side of things. I don't know who needs to hear this, but fairness means you get an opportunity. It doesn't mean you get an outcome.
Ooh.
You understand that?
Ooh.
Did they understand that?
Ooh.
Yeah,
perspective. Know when to let your peace be more important than proving your point. Shut up. It's over.
All right.
They get it or they don't.
All right, listen here now. I don't know that he needs to hear this, but women cannot submit and be in survival mode at the same time.
Ooh.
Ladies.
Ooh.
Oh, that shit got a little hot over there, didn't it?
Say it again.
Okay, so
Slow
women.
up.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but women cannot submit and be in survival mode at the same time. It's impossible.
That's for everybody.
It's impossible.
It's for everybody.
It's impossible.
Food for thought. Make peace with your past so it won't disturb your present. And that goes into the therapy part of this. That goes into tonight. Make peace with your past. You still in the hood, Tom?
I'm staying. You know I love the hood.
Come on, stay in the
hood. Love me. I love the hood. Shit, nigga, I'm staying in the hood. I don't know who needs to hear this. The way someone fits you into their schedule says a lot about what they think about you. It does. It really does. You think about that. It does.
No, it does. Food for thought, y'all. You can't change a person who doesn't see an issue with their actions. It'll continue.
I'm gonna have to go. We said this one before, but I gotta go
but
back.
But some shit I keep because it has to.
Because it has to be said. I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't sleep with nobody else at that goddamn job. I told you last week, stop sleeping with people at that goddamn job, and you did it again. You sorry, motherfuckers. You done slept with that motherfucker again. Stop that shit.
I don't know who needs to hear this. And I got this from you, Tom.
What's up?
Never buy your wants, then beg for your needs.
Facts.
I got this from you.
Facts. That boy, listen. You know what I mean? Let's break that down real quick.
Break it down.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will buy what they want and get everything they want with their money, right? But what they need, as soon as here they come. Yo, can I borrow a couple dollars? I need to get this. I need this. I need this. You know what I mean? Well, motherfucker, what was you thinking about that when you was buying, what the fuck you was out here buying lobsters and crabs and all that shit, but you ain't thinking about you needed some toilet paper to wipe your ass. Now you gonna come to me and ask me, can you get this for me? Fuck you. What? We were supposed to be nice? Hell no.
I'm in the ghetto with you, Tom.
You in the ghetto with me?
I'm in the ghetto with you. Get some good shit on here.
Oh, man. I don't know he needs to hear this. You are not made without purpose.
Yep.
Please understand that. Everybody on this earth, there's a purpose. There's a reason for you to be here. There's a reason for you doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? God has a purpose for you. You know what I mean? And you need to figure out what it is. And some people may not even know. Some people are living in their purpose and don't even know that's what it was for.
I think we are.
I think we are.
And another thing, your children have purpose. Give them a shot.
Facts.
Correct their behaviors. Help them to understand and to give respect. Please help your kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who needs to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Stop eating off that spoon you cook with. Stop that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want to offer me some. You want some? Stop eating off that spoon you cook with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know, Kiki. I don't got nothing else on there.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know who needs to hear this. You are not permanently assigned to your mistakes.
I had to learn that.
You are not, yeah.
I had to learn that, and I learned that through therapy, that I was still holding on to the mistakes and things I've done in the past, you know what I mean? Because I have one of those consciences that come back and be like, it'd be random thoughts, damn, that shit was fucked up, I shouldn't. And like, I had to let that shit go. I had to learn to let that shit go. Unpack it, process it, let it go, move on. Like taking a shit, wipe my ass and flush it down the toilet, keep it moving.
Wash
you know
your
what I mean?
hands.
Yeah, that's
Wash
it.
your
Keep it moving. You know what I mean? But you know what? It's been a good show, but you know, there's sometimes we want to talk about some things, and I seen people making comments about stop sleeping with the whole damn club. Yeah, I have made a question, and people never answered that shit. You know what I mean? And you talk about people that sleeping with clubs, but what happens if you got these people that just randomly like to fuck?
They can do it, but don't.
Do you wife them?
If that's what you want. If because some people's morals and ethics and their lines is different. I don't care who you slept with. Who you slept with is not my business. How people feel. Number two,
Facts.
if it was good and what you do fits for me.
Okay, so because we're part of this illustrious set, right? And you know, Shawty been ran through like motherfucking, you know what I mean, like race ties on a race car. She been ran through the track. You know, get ran through them joints, right? I'm gonna give it better yet for you. You know this guy, he's been community dick. You know what I mean? More females bounce pogoed on that dick more than a little bit. And this dick! And now this guy, would you boo him up?
You know why I wouldn't? Because I'm him. If I sleep with him, I'm you. I'm everybody you slept with. I can't judge you. And that be the end of that. That's the reason why I'm careful.
I've always been careful of shit like that, and I didn't want to deal with nobody. You know what I mean? I'm very picky, and I've always been very picky what I've done and chosen to do on the set. You know what I mean? Nah, Slim. That in the past that I have my little, you know what I mean, rendezvous and whatever. Yeah, of course, man. What the fuck, nigga? If a nigga say no, he didn't, he lying. You know what I mean? But I was very picky and choice and who I did that with. If I know you was a jump off and you was easy, nah, nigga, I'm good. I like motherfuckers that nobody know about. And nobody fucked with, you know what I mean? And yo, we can kick it under, and then and we cool. We keep it moving. A lot of females that I done, you know what I mean, had little rendezvous with, I'm still cool with to this day, man. We cool. You couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell them no difference. I mean, but hey, and you wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, if you were jump off material and everybody ran through you, nah, nigga, I'm good. I'm good. I pass on that.
On that note. Motorcycle shit this weekend popping off. Block burners this weekend.
Block is this weekend.
Baltimore block. So we probably gonna see you. I'm there. So if y'all out there, I'll see y'all.
Come out. I don't know if I'm gonna be out there on Friday. I don't know. I'm not coming out on Friday. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not coming out on Friday. I'm definitely gonna come out Saturday. I'm gonna party Saturday a little bit, and then you know what I mean. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll see y'all niggas on Saturday.
Yeah, and then after Saturday, we'll see y'all on Monday.
Well, she'll be in office and be in studio. I won't be because I'll be back in training for work the next 2 weeks. So I will be remote access.
See y'all next Monday. I'm Kiki.
I'm Tone. Real Talk Uncensored, man. Holla at y'all later. Peace.